Hello, everyone.
G'day, Mr. Taylor. How are you?
I'm
Hey.
very well. Jen.
Hello,
Hey.
Jen.
Hey, Brandy.
Hello, Brandy. How are you doing?
Good.
Fantastic. Welcome to the panel. Thanks for having us, by the way, Lester.
Well, you're more than welcome. You know that.
Cheers,
Thank you,
mate.
Donald Fuller, for showing up 29 minutes earlier. Hope that don't continue.
It's a presence to be in your honor, good sir.
I just got that over my head. I'm like, you said that wrong. Oh, duh, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, I found myself on YouTube. Ain't that special?
That joke I told earlier on the Hive stream was funny because I just talked to Michael about it earlier, and I'm like, I was going to say it yesterday, but it went over my head the first time, and I thought it might go over a bunch of people's heads if I said it in the chat, and that's exactly what the hell happened. I'm like, I called that shit.
Fucking hell, eh? Lester's live. What do you do? Too bad I'm over here. Anyway.
I would say expect a pirate raid shortly.
So that's another thing too I love doing, is lurking through the chats and calling. There we go, is Mr. Ruthless. Gleno, the Southbound family.
Ruthie, do we call you Betty? Do we call you Rim Tool? What do we call you?
Call him Mr. Al. And call me Al.
Al.
Hey, Donald, you can show up 5 hours early. I don't care. I appreciate it.
Hi, Donald.
Donald, I hope Mank doesn't make it.
You're not the only one, fam. We're all praying for that.
And Ruthie's making friends tonight, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's put that one behind us there, because that one was very wow. Right? Am I in agreement there?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Move on to bigger and better things.
Absolutely.
I had to bail. I was getting frustrated. But hey, it happens, you know.
Yep, exactly.
Well, hopefully Papa will come over.
Oh, Lord, I don't want it to carry over. Please help me stop it from carrying over.
Just remember you made that request.
Yeah, we definitely had a hell of a week, haven't we?
Yeah.
It was good to hear from Uncle Bones finally after a week of not hearing anything.
Yeah, it was.
So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about people who steal other people's YouTube videos. It's kind of a start, something to start talking about. Am I the only? Go ahead.
Are they not fair use?
I don't know. That was kind of one of my questions. Are you familiar with a channel called NVTV?
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with it, they show Bigfoot sighting videos, Dogman videos that is put out by other YouTubers.
Well, NVTV, Real Eyes TV, and Caught on Camera are the same people.
Yes. I knew the Real Eyes. I didn't know the Caught on Camera was also.
Hey, Bat Mom.
Hey, Bat Mom.
I've noticed a couple channels that use the same videos, actually.
Are you butthurt because he took your avatar and your title and everything else to make his own show the other night? Is that what it's about? Because that's what it seems like from the outside.
Oh,
it didn't change a fucking thing, man. I think he even used your StreamYard account to get it going.
I'm not. No.
Now, what are we trying to say here? Come on, that's what I can see from the outside looking in.
Okay, here's what happened. I was watching one of those videos they put out, and they posted a video from Robert Dobson, who everyone knows that's been around Bigfoot world for a while, passed away a couple years ago.
Mhm.
And it seems like every week they're posting at least one of his old videos. And I'm thinking, how are they allowed to do that, considering they can't get the man's permission to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And is anyone's videos just once you do something on YouTube, anyone have the right to use your videos?
I think so, because I know they used one of I don't want to name the person, but they used a video of a person I used to talk to, and he had no idea. Like it had been up for a while before he even knew they used it.
So the fact that you put a video out and you didn't go through a process of trying to copyright it or anything, that doesn't, you don't own that video, is what you're saying, probably, right?
I know there's a fair use policy. I don't know whether you have to claim it and then you're good. I don't know the details of it, but I know that people who have used other clips, I've heard them mention the fair use policy to protect themselves. So I'd have to look into it to get the actual ins and outs, but there is something that does protect them from it.
It just seems like there's no honor among thieves, huh?
No.
Has there ever been?
Well,
You know, channels like
evidently.
that who just want to push content for content's sake, you know.
Well, I know Robert Dobson, whichever it is. I think it's Robert Dobson, actually. He had someone steal all his YouTube content before he died. I know he struggled trying to get his
Oh, wow.
videos back. Somehow someone got his passwords and was able to steal his whole channel from him. So he had to start from scratch. He lost all his archived videos, everything.
Well, you can just download anybody's videos. Like I could go back on your channel right now and save and download a video if I wanted to.
Mm,
Ruthie's right.
okay.
There is no honor.
And then once I have it downloaded to my phone, I could re-upload it wherever I want. Whether that's legal, I don't know. And I wouldn't do that, by the way, but I just know I can because I've downloaded our other channel, the one I share with Paula.
Yeah.
I have videos on there that I've deleted from my phone that I wanted back, and I've downloaded them to this phone.
Okay.
Which they're mine, so that's legal, but you can do
Right.
it on any channel.
Well, this guy supposedly was able to steal his whole YouTube account and lock him out of his own YouTube account.
That's crazy.
And Hobbs
Hey, Hobbs.
says,
Hey, Hobbs. I
put
can
this up on
imagine,
screen.
like, if you pass away, you know how when you make your Facebook account, they ask you, like, in the event of your death, do you want to basically make someone the owner of your page if something happens to you? Like, I would imagine YouTube would have something like that. Like, it would go to your next of kin or your wife or, you know, I would imagine.
Actually, what Robert Dobson did was he gave his YouTube channel to the Squatch team, a husband and wife Bigfooting team, and also gave his territory that he researched to them. So they had control over the videos he did have, but the ones that I'm talking about on NBTV are the videos that were stolen from him by this random person who I don't think the name was ever put out in public.
Hobbsy. Try that again in English. Hi, Hobbs.
Now, Hobbs said if it's just a case of someone using your video for no other reason than just to put it out as theirs, then you can report it and stop them from using it.
I don't think I have to worry about anyone using my videos. I just
But
find
someone's
it.
hijacking your private chat, though, the fuckers.
I see that.
Mm.
I gotta go back to it anyway. Yeah, I was just curious about that, and it kind of pissed me off when I saw that. It's like these people are making a fortune off other people's stuff.
Right? Shouldn't they get some kind of cut for that shit? Like if you use people's music, don't they get a cut of that?
I guess you have to go through the claim stuff.
Which takes forever. Me and Paula had someone steal some of our footage and post it on their own channel, claiming it as theirs, and YouTube blew us off after email after email. And then they get around it because they took still photos from our videos and posted still photos. And you can't report still photos because they ask you, what video do you want to report? And there's a way to get around it, and that's why they steal that way. And the dude just got away with it.
Hello, Michael Haywood.
Hey,
Michael?
Michael?
what? Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know. Need a Snickers? Keep your lawyer away from me now.
Yeah, Purple M's been hijacked by another Purple M who actually isn't female.
Woo! I got trimmed up good down here to tell you.
There you go.
I think you started sweating. I could see you sweat through the freaking chat room.
No. Hey. It was just playing, and some people take it the wrong way. You know what I mean? That's all it was. But I didn't deserve all what I got called. Woo! I mean, woo! Do not poke the hornet's nest. Woo.
You are what
Hey, I'm telling you. Yeah, in that case, I'll take it like that. But damn, I'm talking about blast a man down. Just woo.
Well, some people get attached to their purple M's, I've heard.
Hey,
Yeah,
but I figured it. I figured when I said go back, because she always had a green M, a hunter green M, and then come up with this one, and I thought it was a good little joke. I always thought, because I've talked to Meredith in chats and stuff like that. But woo! I tell you what, they won't no laughing this time, buddy.
I was laughing. It was funny.
I was too, but at first I was like, whoa, damn. And so goes life.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I loved Meredith before. I love her a lot more now.
Hey.
Michael, we have some news for you. You missed out on, unless you was listening outside. Scotty got an invite.
Scotty's famous now. He's gonna forget all about it.
I doubt it. You don't leave. You don't forget where you come from. It doesn't work like that.
What did you get, Scotty? Spill the beans.
Nothing that spectacular. I mean, it's fucking awesome, but at the same token, it's pretty good.
Nothing that spectacular, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and at the same token, it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Or you gonna make me guess?
Own that
You
shit.
can guess all you want. Have a guess, one. Tell me what the fuck's going on. Go on.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Harry Man Hoodwigs and Hoaxes with Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been invited onto a show tomorrow.
Oh.
How cool's that?
Way to go, Chad.
Chat. And Hyvey's here. Hello. And Miss Wagon Breath too. Woohoo. The whole family's here.
Hello.
Hey,
Fat
hi,
Mom.
Papa,
Hi,
Amy.
Miss
Fat Mom. Said
Papa
hello to Fat
Craig.
Mom already.
Papa
PUBG.
Craig.
Papa. Old Sea Dog. Fucking eat it. That story of his is just, oh, wow. The guy's
That was
incredible.
great last week.
Oh, yeah. Holy fuck.
Hello, Wag. Well, Scotty, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because, hey, evidently you impressed somebody.
Absolutely,
well,
yeah.
Nikki,
Yeah, I thought I was on the
guess.
wrong path. It turns
Seems
out
how
I'm not.
her
So
show.
I'm pretty
proud
stoked,
of
to be honest with you. Yeah, so.
Hobbs,
Scott.
what's up, brother?
Go, Scotty. Go, Scotty. Go.
See that? Thanks, Waggy.
You badass. You damn
Hey,
badass.
Icon.
Yes,
Icon
Mo.
made it.
That ugly. I'm not going to show my face.
Hey, Moggs is here too. Woohoo! Hey, Moggs.
Hi, Ro.
Icon. Ike.
Hey,
I just called
Moggs,
him.
would you like
Yeah.
to jump on?
Pyro, I was trying to talk to you earlier in chats, mate, over at Lockie's. If you want to find my page, you can get in touch with Uncle Bones through that, bud. Through one of his chats he's posted to me, and then it'll go straight directly to him, and he'll be able to respond to you, bud, because you were asking about him earlier, Pyro. So yeah, I couldn't do anything before because I wasn't fucking modded up. I couldn't send you the link, but we can do that. So if you're still listening, yeah, just wanted to clarify. I did try to say something earlier in Lockie's chat, but it didn't work, so the link was just blacked out. So
Grab that link,
Moggs, what's
Moggs.
up, brother?
Moggsy, jump on, mate. Come and say good day. Pyro. Woohoo. Yeah, fuck yeah. Thanks, Pyro. I'm glad. Oh, yeah, just trying to help you out here. I know you and Uncle are close too, so.
Moggs
He
helping
can
make
still
Scotty a
use
star.
that link, Scotty.
Or
If
maybe
you
one of the. Hey?
If you left the link up in the chat, he can use it. He would just have to copy and paste, starting with whatever the letter or number is. Like you go
Oh,
past
okay then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there'd be some.
into the search, and it'd take him right to it.
Sweet, and I'm pretty sure there'd be someone here in chats that'd have a link to my page as well, so or to that post, so it'd be right. I don't know, but anyway.
Mr. Fuller. You son
Hey,
of a
Wayne.
gun.
Oh, Craig. Fuck
Mr.
yeah.
Fuller was here 29 minutes early.
That's dedication.
I feel privileged, actually.
Yeah, I like Donnie. He's a good guy. Always has been a good guy. Shout out to my homie, Donnie Fuller.
Keep talking while I'm working on shit in the background here.
Hey,
Sorry
well,
about
Scotty,
that.
elaborate on your big step up here. What? I don't mean to. I mean, you tell what you feel comfortable with, but how did the whole thing go?
With what? Sorry,
I mean,
what are we talking about?
Your invitation.
Well, she mentioned to me earlier that she's sick of hearing your voice and wanted something different. So, it was
Goodness
we're talking about
gracious.
something else completely different, but it's all good.
It seems like I'm having that effect. It seems like I'm having that effect tonight.
No, it was absolutely nothing like that, man. We were actually talking about a completely different channel, and something else came up. She goes, "Oh, so what are you doing tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be an honor. It'd be great." You know what I mean? Like, it's going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be really good, or she's going to kick me out, and that'll be the end of it. So, just got to watch my P's and Q's. So.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Really good. We're going to talk about old photos tomorrow night, Batman. So, which will be really good.
How you doing, Mogs? Thanks.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, Mogsy.
What's up, Scotty?
Not much, mate. How you going? Thanks for the other night. That was awesome, man. I know it's 2 weeks in a row, but holy fuck, it's an honor to be on your channel and on your.
Right on, man. Anytime,
it's been great.
Glad you could be there.
Look. I'm gonna do an impression, and I want y'all to see if you can guess who it is. The hobbits are going to Isengard. The hobbits are going to Isengard. The hobbits are going to Isengard.
We'll get Amy up so she can tell you to shut the fuck up, Michael.
Oh, shit. I'll kill you, big Australian giant.
Oh, funny. That was
I had to
gold.
mute him after a while.
Yeah, the 3 times you put him back on, he kept saying the same damn thing.
Yeah, I was hoping to get the fucking hint, but
apparently not. Funny.
Oh shit! I couldn't take it.
Pure gold.
It was funny.
Hi. You guys say hi to Ida, Icon, Whit.
Hey, Ida.
Ida
Icon.
Bustamante. Hello. How are you? Hey, Whit.
What's up, everybody in chat? Good to see you.
Whit, I see you out there.
So when you heading out, Mogs? I know everybody's asking you that question.
I'm picking up the truck on Wednesday, and then I might not really hit the road until Thursday morning. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Morning's always the best time to take off.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be an all day thing to pick up the truck and empty my storage, and so I don't really want to jump on the road immediately following that. So I figure I'll go the next day.
Makes sense.
I'm excited for everybody you're going to stop and see on the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop in Louisiana. I'm gonna go hang out, camp up there for maybe 2 days, with a friend who's does some research up there, and then I'm gonna head to Texas. Probably gonna go see Squatching Cowboy, and then go further on and hang out with Tex from Trinity Paracryptid, and that's probably about it.
Well, that sounds like one hell of an adventure right there to me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So I'm guessing you're not going to find a truck stop with Wi-Fi to do your show Thursday night then.
If I have a signal on my phone, I can do it with my phone.
Okay.
We'll see. See where we are.
We'd all be lost without your show on Thursday.
No pressure.
That's-
No pressure.
I'd be
No pressure.
happy with a live while he's out doing whatever in the field.
Yeah, it all depends on the signal. I don't know what it's like where I'm going, if it's mountainous or I'm not sure. So I don't know the terrain. So hopefully we'll get a signal.
Batmom wants to know what part of Louisiana.
I can't disclose that. North of Baton Rouge. We'll put it that way. It's not like down in the New Orleans area or anywhere around there.
Oh, you're up in the northwestern section towards like east southern. Or not.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he did.
What the hell was that?
Each other.
My head.
Yeah.
You're up in the northwest section, down in the southeast. Is that what you just said?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, just
4
checking.
miles.
The northwest section of the southeast part. That's where you're going, Roxy. So
Take a left at Crawdad Creek.
should have turned left at Albuquerque.
Excellent Bugs Bunny quote.
Pismo Beach, here we come.
Oh, that's funny.
Batmom said
I
Dallas
reckon-
Fort Worth, Texas. I'm going near Dallas Fort Worth, Batmom. I don't know where Texas is at exactly, so.
No, you gotta watch those Cowboys.
I was born in New Orleans. I got family in Shreveport and Kenner.
All right on.
Welcome, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Hello.
Hey, Nikki. Let me know if anybody wants to hop up. I'll hop down.
What's up, Nikki?
I'll post the link again.
Well, you can fit 3 more people up there.
Actually, no, this isn't the paid version.
Oh, then never mind.
Somebody's going to have to sit on somebody's lap.
Scotty, you're the smallest.
Yeah. Okay. Move over, Lester. Here we come.
Oh no. You'll crush my kneecaps. I got a new PC and I went to hook up to StreamYard again and gave me another free month. I'm like, well, I might milk this free month out of them before I pay again.
Yeah, fair enough. If Icon was here, I'd just borrow his wheelchair and fucking park beside you. It'd be fine.
Get a better signal with the chair next to you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the steel frame does wonders for reception.
Let me try that. Hey, Stevie, bring that chair in here.
Signal boost by 8.
Make him
Poor Rocky. Poor buddy.
Well,
Fucking comfort.
Muggs, Michael was so eloquent in what he said to you, and he basically told you how we all really feel. That I wanted you to know that we all feel that way. You have made it seem like it's made it easier for everyone to feel comfortable getting up and just bullshitting with each other and having fun.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad that I could do that. And it wasn't my intention. I just wanted to meet everybody and hang out, and I'm thrilled to see, you guys doing this, because this, you play by your own rules, just do your own thing. And that's awesome.
Yeah. Michael really hit the nail on the head when he explained it to you. So much so that every time I fight with my wife from now on, I'm gonna have Michael apologize.
Hell, you say you ain't put me in the line of fire, Jack. Woo!
Yeah, that was. I didn't expect that. At the end of that show, and that was awesome. So thank you.
Well, hey, Jackie, welcome.
Ryan. Chessboard.
Jackie's in the house. Hello.
But Stevie somewhere close by, Mugs.
She's outside, but she's watching something else. She's watching Grey's Anatomy or some shit.
Well, that's cool. Just tell her we said hey and that we love her.
Will do.
That damn show just got picked up for season 20, man.
Damn.
It wasn't that good the first one.
Papa. Oh.
Papa's headband.
Yeah.
Nah, there's definitely people who deserve the props and don't hear enough.
No, I appreciate it. And, it means a lot. It really hit me Thursday. And I, after the show, I kept tripping out on it. I kept bringing it up to Stevie, and she just kept laughing at me. She's like, I told you. I'm like, what the fuck did you tell me? Like, what do you mean? Apparently along the way, she's been saying the same thing.
She was funny though. She said, "You're an influencer."
No,
she's right.
I'm glad that that's what's the result of this. Is what I'm looking at now. People that normally wouldn't be up here or probably never thought they'd be up here doing this. And they're doing it,
I never thought I'd be doing it, to be honest with you. Never thought I'd have a fucking chance.
Right.
I never thought I'd meet Hive and his crew either. Like, they're amazing people over at his channel. Like, I'm glad I'm part of that family too,
If we get this fucking pussy Mr. Lee up, we'd be all right.
We know Mr. Lee's in the background here.
Yeah.
Lurking.
You gotta stop asking and see what happens.
I tried. I took away his wrench. Didn't work. I threatened to ban him. Didn't work. So,
Hey,
You
Mom,
scared
so
the
have you
shit
ever
out of
heard
him
back
when
from
you
Big
landed.
Rob?
have I what?
Have you ever heard back from Big Rob?
No.
Yeah, me either. I've tried to get a hold of him a couple times and nothing. Yeah, well.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Yeah, you've been
I have
missing.
his email. I'll have to reach out to him, see if he responds.
Yeah, I sent him one before Thanksgiving, didn't get nothing. I sent him one a couple weeks before Christmas, just checking in, didn't get nothing back. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, maybe he's taking a break, because it does get to that point where you can get too much YouTube and you got to step away, And,
Yeah, but I know he had broken his wrist or his hand or something, and his trainer wasn't happy with him, and then he had a cast on, and then he's been working a bunch of hours, and he lost his phone. And
Who's
don't
the
know.
flowers? Who's the flowers, Mickey? That's Jenny. That's Jen. A beautiful Jen.
Hey, Nikki.
You leave the chat up and you don't get to see the names, so forgot about that. Still working through this StreamYard and the backstage stuff. How long did you wait, Moggs, before I popped you on?
Excuse me?
Oh, it took me forever to see the scroll bar on the StreamYard here once I got someone backstage at the bottom row.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't there long, but I know what you mean. I've left people like stranded back there for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm like, oh shit, this scrolls up. Yeah, no, it's like you'll get the hang of it in no time, dude. It's pretty easy. You'll get into doing banners and all that other fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I look forward to that. I finally learned how to share a screen when we had Jeff Harding on. He wanted to share some things live. There he is, Mr. Lee.
Look right there. Hey,
Why is
Mr.
it every
Lee.
time we bring someone's name up, they show up in the chat?
So
Oh, Mankey's here too. Hey, Mank. Welcome to the show, brother.
The power of manifestation.
No, it's either that or Lockbeard went off the air.
Possibility.
The power of filling a need.
I know, he was over there. I popped. Well, you guys were there. Well, some of you.
Yeah.
Well, we were there as long as we could deal with the. Oh Lord. Hi, Mank. How you doing?
Yeah, Mank, the wax ought to be melting out your ears right about now. After that. Woo.
That's behind us all now. So on to bigger and better things.
Until next Saturday.
Yeah.
And it starts all over again. Oh,
It's a vicious cycle.
I'm telling you.
You beat me to it.
I'm kind of curious, Mog, since you've had a YouTube channel for so long, and I've been watching like NVTV. You ever see that crap?
Sure.
The deceased Robert Dobson keeps having his videos shown on there. And what's your thoughts on channels like that? Basically,
I heard you guys talking about it a little bit earlier. I wonder the same thing. Like, how is it that channels like that, NVTV or any other channel that does the same thing, uses everybody else's stuff? I don't get it. And they have shit tons of followers from using other people's, property. I don't know how it works.
I don't either. And if you do a search on it, there's actual videos. I don't either. There's no honor among thieves. But there's channels out there teaching you how to steal other people's content and make money off YouTube.
Really?
Yep. You could type it in the YouTube search, and there's a dozen or so out there teaching you how to steal other people's videos and post it as your own and make
Oh,
money.
wow.
That's fucked up.
That is.
Holy shit.
It
Why
is.
doesn't the original creator at least get some kind of cut from that shit?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
don't
I
know
was
how that
wondering.
works. I mean, just like with music, you know, I don't play music. You know, I sang twice, but what I did is I put all the information for each song in the damn description, like the publisher and all the copyright shit. And, you know, I just went to another channel, copied it from there and posted it in my description for that song. And I never heard anything. So maybe I got lucky or I did the right thing. I don't know. You know?
Well, supposedly you get access to use stuff for free with the premium version, but I used a Johnny Cash song on a short of a train, and I got a claim on it when it was supposed to be like fair use.
There are apps out there that have music that you can use. You know, you don't have to worry about the copyright. It is fair use, but some stuff isn't. I don't know what the difference is.
Hi, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee. You should jump up and say hello, Mr. Lee. Do it.
Pyro, I talked to Remio it's probably like a month ago by now. He checked in briefly, said he was good, but he never came back after that. It's been a while.
Remio in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that
him in months.
Yeah, he's been going a while.
So
But I
how do
thought
you
he said he-
copyright your content?
I don't. It's got to be protected somehow.
You would think so. I mean, there has to be a way to say, hey, this is my stuff. You can't use it. You know, I want all the money from this stream.
There's got to be a policy page or a few of them, you know, where you can go in and look at the policies and you know, what exactly your rights are and what you can and can't do. I just never took the time to go look.
Right.
You know, I try to keep things, you know, that's why I don't use music, or, you know, I have shit ton of videos that I've shot like while driving and there's music playing in the background, so I can't use it. I guess I could, you know, mute it and just use it as, you know, I guess I could mute it. I could take the music out, actually. Can you put some watermark on it? That's an interesting question.
There's a tarot channel I follow. Her stuff was getting stolen, so she created basically a watermark in her background. How she did it, I don't know. But
I mean, they do it with, like, you know, if you go to look at photographs and stuff, you know, a lot of them you'll see watermarks. Like if I want to go get a picture for a background, some of them do have the watermarks that you can't use them.
Hey, Nikki.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
what are you
Nikki.
guys
How are
talking
you?
about? You guys are shooting the shit over here?
Yeah,
As hard as we can.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, Nikki, I want to apologize the other night when I was on Moog's show. I didn't even say hey to you or anything like that. So,
Oh, no, you're good.
Well, no, I was nervous as a hooker in a confessional booth. So,
You get away with words, Michael. You are so eloquent. Fucking hell.
Well, thank you, Scotty.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Prostitute has too many syllables.
Yeah, he start punching out words like bank account and corrugated iron. Next thing he's someone important because he's got big words. Little garden name. Oh, funny.
Did you see what I put in the chat at their Lockbeards where I said Scotty cradles me in his arm like a baby and rocks me?
Yeah, I'd rock you to sleep, little man. It's all good. any day.
Rock me gently, rock me slowly.
Copyright strike. Boom.
And Kim.
There goes this show. Fuck.
There goes your $3 for the day, Lester.
Oh, you wish it was that much.
I'm gonna hop down because Lester just went into the background, so I'll pop back on a little while.
Okay,
If
Brandy, love you.
If it
Thank you.
wasn't free, it would be costing you money.
It's good talking to everybody. I'll be down
You
in
too,
chat.
Brandy.
Take care,
All right.
Brandy.
Thank you, Brandy. I didn't want to ask anyone to leave. You didn't have to do that. Hi, Nikki.
How's it going?
Good. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I was like, well, I was deep into watching Supernatural and getting photos
Shit,
ready
I'm
for
into
tomorrow's
Supernatural.
show. I am so into Supernatural. Watching.
I watched that whole show beginning to end.
Oh my god,
I'm a fan of
season
Sam
11
and
right
Dean.
now. Man, they just get cuter and cuter. Can't help it. Get addicted.
I just wish they would have brought Crawley back for a season.
Well, I'm
Oh,
still
you-
watching. Don't ruin the
No spoil alerts.
spoiler for me.
All right.
'Cause he's still alive in season 11.
Oh,
So, Michael, let's
No.
talk Yellowstone, huh? Nah.
We won't get into Yellowstone.
Oh,
What's
Yellowstone. Hey, I saw that episode you boys were talking about. Holy fuck.
Don't say that about that one, Scotty.
Oh, my God. There should be a law against that shit. Holy crap. Yeah, good show.
Just never go to the train station, folks. That's all I got to say. Don't go to the train station.
Just makes me want to put a bloody horse trough out the backyard.
Scotty, have you watched, Scotty? Is that the only episode you watched, Scotty?
I don't have to go any further, mate. I've ticked every friggin' box there is. It's fine. Wow. Holy crap. If I never see another episode again, that episode's etched in my mind. It's great.
Who told you?
Beth's a good one. She's a good one now. She's rough, buddy.
Have you guys watched Yellowstone at all, Nikki?
No, I haven't. I want to, but I like
You
to
sure do.
wait till everything gets on Netflix and then I binge watch a whole thing. Because I hate
Sucks
to
when
get.
you have to wait a week for a show.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I just wait. I'm patient.
I'm the same way.
There's
I've
a
just
lot
finished
of
watching Dexter New Blood. That was different.
Yeah, I haven't
you
watched
think,
it
Brandy?
either.
Oh, you gotta see it. You guys gotta see it. It's modern day Western with a new day twist. A lot of dealing with bankers and how they act.
But it's all normal stuff, right? Not any kind of supernatural.
No,
happening
no,
or nothing.
thank God.
It's
No,
just
no
normal?
supernatural.
Okay.
Thank God.
Because I need a change after the Dean and the Winchesters.
Well, actually, if you want a prequel, 1883, they've just come out with gives the history of how the Duttons from Yellowstone got their ranch and the struggles they
wow.
had to go through. Sam Elliott is actually the star of it.
Isn't that Tim McGraw in that too? And
Yes.
I think
Yep.
Faith Hill is there and
Yep.
in 1883, yeah. Somebody else.
Hello, Brett Deal.
Oh, hey, Brent. How you doing? Brent
Oh,
actually made a
tall.
comment last week.
Hi, Iron. The Yoda.
I'm gonna have to get on with my iPad. I can't see what's going on.
So, Nikki, I'm very happy you invited Scotty on your show tomorrow. That's gonna be cool.
Oh, did he tell you that?
Yeah,
He's
It was
That's
lying.
supposed to be
awesome.
a
No.
surprise, Scotty.
Well, was it? Okay, I didn't know that.
Well,
I
we're
thought-
family,
I
so
thought I'd give you a shameless
Excuse me
plug
for a
because
minute.
it's awesome.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, it'll be good. I've been working on that show today because I was lazy and didn't do nothing this week. So I've got like, how many do I have? I prepped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos to talk about.
cool. You know I like them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting just to see what people's opinions are. The majority of them, let me see. A few were proven hoaxed. A few are ups and downs. It's on your opinion, and one's not a big. Well, you guys will see. Goodness, I'm gonna give it
There
all
you go.
away.
That's right. Don't give nothing away.
You can
You
tell
gotta
us
come
everything.
see.
I only got 40 subs, so you can tell us anything. No one will see.
Uh,
You never know who's listening.
yeah.
It-
We'll
Oh,
see.
Rick
It'll
might
be
be
good.
out there listening.
Rick. Dick Dyer.
That's a later question, Lester.
I should bring him back again. Talk about something else. He'd do it.
Do
Get
you
his
think he would
opinions
come
on
back?
hoax pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He'd be happy to put the dish on everybody else's stuff
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Well, he had no problem calling everyone a hoaxer before he left the scene.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, the whole thing's just one big made up mess but he's a talker, he made people believe for sure. So, but man, I
Well,
wish I could have recorded the after show for you guys because that
I
was
wish
an
you could have
awakening.
too.
That could have been an awakening for sure.
It's kind of funny that a lot of people, without even seeing the after show, kind of had some questions.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it
that's
was
all I'll say
interesting.
about that.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But it
My mic wasn't unmuting. I think I've dropped it too many times. Oh, Stevie said hi.
Hey, Stevie.
Hey, Stevie.
Hi.
She didn't say hi, but she's going to hate me for doing that.
You
We
just stay
see
watching
you.
Supernatural. You're not missing nothing. My wife watches Supernatural. I can't stand it.
Oh,
Really?
neither can my husband. I have to
It's
turn
entertaining.
it off and go to my room to watch it because he doesn't like that.
I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV for years. It's kind of why I'm on the YouTube all the time. It's when I got sick, I had like a 10 to 15 minute attention span, so YouTube fit right in on that.
Ooh, you would fit in good with TikTok then.
Shorts will keep you occupied.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get on some Chinese freaking app.
Yeah, they watch everything you do.
There's some redneck ones that are pretty funny. That's why me and Michael get along so good. We're about as redneck as they come. Except Michael's smart and I'm not.
Get out of town with that one.
Yeah. You know, a
Rock,
hell of a
paper,
lot more
Warm
scissors.
about.
summer's evening, my
Who's the
stuff.
worst?
What's that,
That's
Scotty?
Was it a warm summer's evening on a train bound for nowhere?
Met up with a gambler. So I don't care about copyrights on this channel because I
Except
will
the
never be
gambler would have needed a
monetized.
booster seat.
Well, you're not monetized, so
Yeah,
you know.
I don't care about it. So
It's got to be like over 7 or 8 seconds long, and
I think 9
you know,
seconds or some
yeah,
shit.
it's got to be like I got my strike because of I played my very first episode. At the very end, I played that Squatch song. The what does the Squatch say? That song.
oh yeah, I
And
remember that. That
I
was
played.
hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was gonna be perfect, and I thought they wouldn't, hit me for that, but they did. But they gave me the option to take it off, and then there would be no strike. So I never did get a strike for it, but I had to take it off. I had to delete it.
Well, I got,
but
a
it's okay
claim.
because everybody who was live saw it, So
I got a claim for my second live, and it was from someone else's video who has never got a claim or strike for it. But I'm like, I'm gonna leave it up. I'm far from getting monetized, so I'm not gonna even think about it twice. If you give me a strike, I might think about it.
And I think if you get so many strikes, it might be 3 strikes. I don't know what they do. If they pull you for a certain amount of time, you shut your channel down for a while. I don't know. But it's kind of
a lot of people
get
just
rid of
take
the video
strikes
if it turns into a strike.
They start up another one,
Yeah.
Depending on how many subscribers you have, But I've known of people with a lot of subscribers, and they just start up another channel, and people find them and go to the other one. Over and over.
Who did that recently? The Sasquatch Project. Is that the name of that? Oh, shit, I forget the name of the channel. But yeah, they had probably 50,000 and started over.
Wow. But you have a following like that.
They're up to like 40,000 now, so.
Yeah.
But,
that's crazy.
I think that's the channel.
Well, it depends on what you want to do with your channel. If you're making the channel to make money, then that stuff matters,
Yeah.
It matters to you to have a little network and maybe a couple of different channels to back yourself up and, to advertise each other and to work each other and get the subs. Because if you don't have the subs, you don't have the views, and you have to have all that ad watched to make any kind
the
of
hours,
money.
the hours and the subs and
yeah. So,
and before
right
I
now
got monetized, I had the views. I had plenty of views before I got monetized. Before I hit.
I bet you did. I've been there for a long time.
Yeah, I can't believe I've been doing this shit this long.
Hey, you're it's entertaining. I mean, people just show up to see who's going to jump on. And what was that, Michael? What you were saying earlier about the hobbits?
Yeah. No. The hobbits are coming to Isengard. The hobbits are coming to Isengard.
We've been
laughing. It's a family reunion for you, Michael. That's what it is. The land of the booster seats.
I know you locked Stevie. I know you locked Stevie out of the motel room, Moggs. I know it. Damn it, I saw it, Moggs.
We've been laughing about that ever since that show. It hasn't stopped.
You can't tell me. I saw it. It was killing me.
Funny.
I was rolling. Woo. Love you, Derek. Love you, Derek.
That was hilarious, Derek, if you're watching. Now or in the future. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry.
You're fucking hilarious. It went on for like 15 minutes. He's back in the green room singing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm the leprechaun. I'm the leprechaun.
I thought he was going to fall asleep.
Fucking
That show.
I
It
did
looked
too.
like
His
it.
eyes were only open half the time.
It looked like he was standing there too. I was afraid he was going to fall and hit his head.
I was
That
so
was
glad when he
funny.
turned off that light, though. I hate it when he has that light on.
I
But
feel like
you
I'm
have-
being interrogated.
Sort of looked like that.
Oh my
You
gosh,
had
do that
one,
again. Do that again, Moggs. Look, he looks like Jesus. Look.
I'm not gonna say. Is that you,
Jesus Ben's Island.
more like Buddy Jesus from Dogma.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
And that was a good one there now. That was a good one. Oh.
Oh. Wait till that catches up to the chat.
Oh, what was that one? What was that one show Moggs had, Michael, where that guy got on there and was just an asshole?
Harmonica Man.
Harmonica Man. Holy Moses! I couldn't sleep for hours after that show. I was so worked up.
I'm causing insomnia too. This is fucking awesome.
I think maybe the next day he realized he could, because hey, you never seen him around again. But I mean, hey, I'd be with.
He made some
That
comments on
happens.
some other channels and stuff, but I didn't see him around.
Yeah,
That was a wild one.
I would have had to come back and say, look, I might have drank a little too much. I apologize for going into all that.
Oh, Whit, you
Let's
haven't
leave
seen
that.
nothing yet. Okay, can you guys see
I think-
Whit's comment?
I think. What? Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe he passed out on Moog's show.
I'm going to let Michael explain himself here.
Oh, what about?
Oh,
How he
Captain
was
Snooze at the helm. Yeah,
snorting.
funny as fuck.
all I got to say is there's a video out about it. Don't make me explain myself.
Give him a baby bottle and a fucking pillow and he'll be right. Oh, and a microphone. Something to cuddle up to.
And a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's the way to go, man.
But that was 8 rough days right there, buddy. That was 8 rough days for all of
Yeah,
us.
well, Stowe White still reckons you're a favourite fucking dwarf, mate, so you're doing all right. So.
Well, I got away with no white.
Sleepy.
It's hard being the 8th dwarf, but I pulled it off. No pun intended. No pun intended.
I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys' comments in the chat here. I'm just laughing so hard I'm crying.
I get a kick out of Miss Dill, too.
Yeah, she's funny.
Woo-hoo.
Oh my
Hey.
lord! That wearing her G-string over her face as a mask. That was freaking.
That was fucking awesome.
She is a trip, man. Hey,
Oh.
That's some next level bullshit. That's fucking great.
Dill is funny.
she is a trip now, but let me tell you
I've known
something.
Dill for years.
I would not want to get her on my bad side because she is sharp with her words and her. Woo, she,
Yeah.
mm.
I hear ya. I'll be right back, guys.
Mr. Lee
Mr.
wants to
Lee.
know how tall Michael is, hey?
What?
Yeah, 3'7", mate.
5'7", 5'7".
3'7", wasn't it? 3'7", yeah.
Yeah.
We've actually got a video of Michael trying to get on his motorbike out of the city. So.
Scotty, you dirty bastard. I can't believe you're telling about my video.
It was so gangster, man. It was cute.
I gotta put that down. Another video to watch.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
where's
horrible?
that, Scotty? Because I want to see that.
Have you got the link to it, Scotty?
No, I don't. I really don't. It was.
What?
It won't be too hard to find though. We just gotta go back in the private chat and have a look. On Messenger, it'll be right. It'll be still up there. But yeah, it's pretty cute. I'll try and find it for you later, and Nikki can send it through to you.
Okay.
Good for a laugh. I'll send it through to you too, Mogsy. Gold. But yeah, anyway.
That's what friends are for.
Pretty much.
Who else gets an award for being on Mog's show?
Friends laugh with you. Good friends laugh at you.
Mm-hmm.
The first time that Bigfoot Anon came on.
Oh, Connor, he's supercharged, isn't he?
No,
he is
the
fucking
first time
awesome.
that Jackie came on.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
Yeah,
can't.
that was. Go ahead, Nikki.
Too much energy for me. He's a
machine.
Wide open.
I don't know.
He's something.
He is. But I swear I heard him say on somebody's podcast that Jesus was the first Bigfoot or Bigfoot was the first Jesus or something like that. I swear I heard him say that.
He's a yes man.
Oh my goodness.
I saw him on 4 different live streams in one day. I couldn't believe it. And the energy he brought to each one was still phenomenal. Like he just got on for the first time.
Yeah.
Like that kid is incredible. So.
Yeah.
I bet every no, never mind. I was gonna say every time he was on 4 times it sounded exactly the same.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much the same script. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
The script.
Well, for a while there too, I was seeing Jeff Harding on like everybody's show.
Jeff,
Boom, boom, boom.
Actually, Jeff jumped on this stream really fast. He was
he's probably in the chat right now.
Oh, he is?
No, he probably is.
I haven't seen him.
Would not.
He's probably lurking
because he jumped on this stream faster than I don't know how he even found out about it.
Wow.
Probably
He entertained us for a few hours. It was fun. Excuse me while I sort through beer cans here, trying to find the full one.
He had that damn ice fishing. He had that ice fishing video. That was pretty good too.
Oh, where he went out?
No, this was a Joker.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was just making all kind of jokes.
Let's see. Other shows. Lockbeard my show was the first one he ever came on. Who else?
You've had a lot of firsts on your show.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
We've been introduced to a lot of great people.
Lockbeard would come onto a lot of shows if his had the good internet connection, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, because he's got a really great sense of humor. I tell you what, he can make me laugh. Ooh.
Yeah. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's not disrespectful. You know,
right.
He says it as his opinion, and I like that.
Until
You
unless
know,
Yeah.
he's calling someone a wanker or saying they're full of shit. I mean, yeah, that seems to be a
yeah,
regular these days. Fucking hell.
yeah. When
Uh,
he doesn't like somebody, he's not afraid to let anybody know that. But in regards to
Yeah,
his
no.
opinions about certain things,
But their opinions.
yeah.
Yeah.
like
Everyone
assholes, I
has
suppose
one.
we've all got one. 100%. Sorry, listen.
I
Well, you know,
said what I was
when
thinking.
you speak in absolutes, it bothers people. You know what I'm saying? But when you say, in my opinion, somehow that levels it out.
Well, it does. Because you're not claiming, absolutes.
Right.
Say I believe or I think or in my opinion or, don't put it out there like it's a fact.
Yeah, when I say that, it's because I'm saying this is my opinion, and if you have a different one from me, that's okay.
Exactly.
You're
This
still
is
my
my rifle.
friend. You're still
Yep.
my friend. I just, we agree to disagree, and that's okay.
Some
Because
people
that's
can't
all it
take
is.
it that way.
I
Some
know.
people get too much passion or whatever. I don't understand, but they'll get their back up on some stuff.
I see Chessboard just put in chat. Anyone experiencing shortages in the grocery stores? It's
Yes,
funny.
here in Brisbane. Yep. Sorry.
Well, the other day, Stevie and I walked out of a grocery store, and we got approached by a news crew. So they filmed us and did like an interview with us about, did we notice shortages and, on the shelves where, there were the empty shelves or price gouging or, were prices higher than normal. And hopefully they don't show that because that was just bad. No, but it was cool,
Well, to make a shameless plug, that's what we're going to have on the AM show Monday morning at 10 a.m. about that very same thing. To let people know a little bit what's causing everything to get behind and stuff like that. Because every place is just, the shelves are almost bare. You have to really scrounge around to get groceries. That's people are not used to that now in these times. You used to walk in there and get what
I
you want.
haven't seen shortages here. Not food shortages.
Now, just speaking to somebody who works in a grocery store, stuff ebbs and flows. Like you might not have something for a week or two and it comes back and something else kind of dips out and levels go up and go down, but it's not barren shelves and stuff everywhere. Not, and Columbus is not a small city, but we have a lot of grocery stores to spread the population out, but I haven't seen a whole ton of it.
Jen would know. She works at Aldi's.
Brent, do you want me to send you some crackers? I could go to Sam's Club and get you the big one.
See, that's what I was going to say. And Brent, you're in a pretty remote place, right? And that's what I was going to say in the small part of North Carolina that we live in. I think maybe it might have something to do with that,
It could.
Because, hey, my mom went to the grocery store last night with my sister, and they couldn't even find Van Camp's pork and beans. Come on, man, pork and beans. But
That's a pretty good song.
We have had a shortage of cat food. I have noticed that.
Yeah, pet stuff here.
I just don't eat as much cat food as I used to.
Yeah, me neither. I was thinking the same thing.
Well, my cats do, and they're freaking picky as hell. God damn it.
Oh, they're spoiled?
Yep. Got to have that extra gravy.
Hey, feed them sardines and soybean oil. That'll fill up a litter box real quick.
You're right.
You're not wrong about that, Icon. You're not wrong about that.
That's possible too. Patty Troy says just hard to find cat litter here, probably because of the freezing rain.
Oh yeah.
People are using it for traction.
Because they don't know how to frickin' drive in the snow.
No. Like sidewalks and stuff. You know.
Oh yeah.
We use salt, so. But we're prepared in Iowa for snow.
Cat litter's cheaper. It
Yeah.
doesn't melt.
Not in
it, but-
Iowa. Not in Iowa. $5 a bag here. $6 for half of the amount in cat litter. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
They sell that recycled cat litter pretty cheap.
I got plenty of that. All you want.
Just gotta sweep it up.
Yeah. Do a little
Yeah.
sifting.
Stay away from the Hershey bars.
Exactly.
Wait.
Tootsie Roll. I heard that one.
Yeah, Tootsie Rolls.
Aw.
I had a dog that loved Tootsie Rolls. Couldn't keep him out of the litter box.
Stevie
That's
B.
just recycling. They're getting the leftover nutrients out of it.
Piggly Wiggly. That's great. What do we have here?
I wish we had an HEB here.
Yeah, we got Winn-Dixie around the corner. The last Piggly Wiggly I was in Richlands, North Carolina.
Yeah, that used to be a popular one. Just like, hey, didn't you just mention Winn-Dixie Moe's?
Yeah.
Now, yeah, that was a good one here too in North Carolina.
Yeah, they're still down here. They're very popular down here, Florida.
Yeah, well, and that's why I don't understand why they left. Well, and maybe it's just our town that Winn-Dixie left from, but I always thought they were pretty big.
Does the East Coast have Fry's and Safeways?
Safeways, yeah. Fries, no.
I don't think so.
there Fry's?
Fries.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Man, that fried chicken at Fry's is so good.
You want to talk about fried chicken? Does anybody remember
Fry's
Holly
is-
Farms fried chicken?
I think Fry's is owned by Kroger.
Oh, Kroger. Boo.
I
I used
believe.
to drive over the road and I'd have to pay $300 for a lumper to unload my truck there at Kroger's because drivers weren't allowed to unload their own trucks.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucked. The company would reimburse you $50 for a lumper. So you're out of pocket every time you delivered a load there. So I delivered 2 loads and said, nope, no more.
Wow.
No, not if it costs that much.
No. I got paid a lot to do the load. Over $1,000 for a load, but still wasn't worth it when you got paid that much for a lumper.
Okay. What is a lumper, Lester? If you don't mind me
Lumpers.
asking.
Lumper's person you hire to unload your truck or load it.
Oh, okay. It just didn't sound like that to me.
Well, evidently you haven't listened to Jerry Clower's Truck Stop Humor.
Man, get out of town. I've listened to Jerry Clower, growing up. Lord have mercy. Hey there, city slicker. Yes, sir. Claude Clovis and Eugene Ledbetter.
There you go.
And Uncle Versity. And Aunt Pat.
Polythorm fried chicken, Michael?
No, I said, I don't know. Nemo, where'd you get that? Holly Farms. Holly Farms. Used to have some of the best fried chicken, make you backhand your grandma. That was so good.
I actually have a story about lot lizards. I heard about them. I was a young man when I started driving trucks. I was about 23 years old. And you hear about lot lizards. First thing they teach you in truck driving school. I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to see that. Council Bluffs, Iowa was my first stop after picking up my first load. And I got a lot lizard pounding on the door to my semi. I'm like, holy shit, they were right. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, Lester says that. What was he saying? Mr. Taylor, let us in. Mr. Taylor, let us in.
Yeah, that's what they said.
$5, Lester. $5, Lester. We love you long time, Lester.
What the hell was that from?
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, not Tubuku. Okay. What was that? Alabama Black Snake?
Yeah, that's what he said. What we've got here, Mama Son, is a prime specimen of Alabama black snake.
Okay, no Tubuku.
Yeah, yeah. She didn't argue long.
Icon says, yeah, lesson 1. Lot lizards don't have any change.
No, found that's true with strippers too. Sorry, Nikki. Sorry. But when the show's titled Bring Your Own Beer, you got to know you're running into this shit.
Yeah, but I finished my beer an hour ago.
Get yourself another one. Well, we got a lull here. Michael, where the hobbits going?
Isengard, baby. Isengard all the way, baby. Gandalf's escorting them. My God, I know. The hobbits are going to Isengard. The hobbits are going to Isengard.
Michael's been doing that ever since your show, Moggs. I laugh every freaking time. It hasn't gotten old yet.
I'm still cringing from it.
You should open your arms to
Every
that
time you
shit.
do that, I just want to hit
It was hilarious. We're not the
here we
only
go.
ones talking about it.
Here's another one. Mr. Lee, you wee booger. Mr. Lee, you wee booger.
Yeah, I hear you do that, and I'm looking for the mute button. I'm like, it's not my show. Damn it.
Moggs can't do anything.
I'm crying. Oh, shit.
All right, I gotta be up in a few hours to get ready to go to work, so I'm gonna hop off and say goodnight, everybody. Nice to see you, Nikki and Mogs.
Hi, Jen.
Good night, Jen.
Good night, Jen.
Thank you for hopping on, Jen. Love you.
Love you guys, and I will probably catch most of you later.
I'm sure you
Have
will.
fun. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Derek's channel? Who's... Oh, I have not been on his channel. I didn't know he had a channel.
I didn't either.
I did not know that.
Well, technically, everybody in chat has a channel.
Well, yeah.
True.
But I mean,
yeah.
And you choose
whether you put something on it. But it does make me curious.
Two
Could
of
you
you
imagine?
looked. I guarantee 2 of you looked.
Well, I'm going to post the link in chat. Anyone got questions for Moggs or Nikki? Hop on. And I'll try to hit that scroll bar in case you do.
And I
Man,
have to
when I
run
was
out
up
to the truck
in
for a minute.
Cottonwood,
Oh, no. Here we go.
I was trying to get up to that brewery or winery up there in Jerome.
Which one?
The one that Brent wants to go to. Brent, what's the name of it? Is he
Grapes?
still here?
Hop on, Brent. Grab that link.
The one where it's an old rocker guy.
Oh, Maynard from Tool.
Yeah, that one. But man, that
eating.
week just went by
Scotty.
so fast.
Heard it all before. Blood piece of anyway. His little sideshow.
Yeah, he's I think he's got a restaurant in Old Town, you know, in Cottonwood, and then he's got one up in Jerome. But that's where his vineyard is up in Jerome.
Yeah.
Oh, Maynard Jane. Maynard Keaton. Oh.
Prayer and Fire, how are you? Not yet. I'm leaving Wednesday or Thursday.
I don't look forward to that trip. Man, I drove from LA all the way to Florida one whole winter, back and forth. It was nice I was out of the snow, but Jesus, you hit Texas and it's just never ending. Yeah. It's like, man, does this state ever frickin' end? Then you get to Louisiana, you get some crawfish. There you go.
You'd struggle over here then, mate. You can drive for like 4,000 kilometers and not actually leave the state.
Oh, no, thank you.
Wow.
What do you got? Five states over there?
Something like that,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck if I know. Yeah, 5. I'm sure it's 5. Probably 6,
no.
actually, including the ACT. So, yeah. Allegedly.
Are you near the ocean or are you inland?
Oh, I'm about 150 kilometers inland from the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do the math between kilometers and miles, so.
Oh, okay. So that's about 90 mile. 90 mile, I reckon, something like that. Yeah. Because it's 1.6 kilometers to a mile. So,
A mile. Okay.
yeah, so it comes down. So it'd be about 80 mile, I reckon. Something like that. Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's not too far.
It's doable. You can do it in just over an hour. So.
Yeah.
I felt the same way, Bat Mom. Friggin' black hole.
What? Nemo, I don't know what the hell Zazin. I don't know what that is.
It took us a while before we found out too.
It's a form of meditation.
Do I? Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's roughly a gas station every 200 kilometers, Chess, to answer your question, bud. The further out you go. So, yeah.
I'll have to look that up. Zazin.
Zazin.
Tomato. Well, I mean,
tomato, mate. Get it right.
I know, like I'm near Sedona, Arizona. When I get out there, I worked in Sedona for 4 years, and that's a new age town. They're into meditation and crystals, and yes, Nikki knows.
You have to. Well, it's the biggest, supposedly one of the biggest vortexes, in.
There's supposed to be more than one there.
Yeah, several.
And portals and other fun stuff.
Really?
You're supposed to get a lot of energy.
But it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful place.
It absolutely is.
Ley lines intersect there or near there.
I've never been to Sedona. I stopped at El Paso, a storage unit, to drop off Grandma's chocolate chip cookies once.
West Side or
what was your grandmother doing in a storage unit?
It was the east side on a hill, Nikki. Do you know it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we have the mountain, Franklin Mountains, right down the center from east and west.
Okay.
So And I'm on the west side. I'm on the far west side. Matter of fact, I'm literally 2 miles from the New Mexico border, 7 miles from the Mexico border in Texas. So I'm right at where everything intersects.
You're in West Texas, right?
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, it's weird how they made that state because it really should be part of New Mexico. If, once you come down to it, the way everything's cut, that little piece that juts out should really be part of New Mexico. But we're not.
Yeah, I'll be going through your neighborhood in about a week.
Cool. Let me know if you're driving through.
I am. I'm gonna be stopping by. I'm gonna go see Tex from Trinity Paracryptid. He's up by Fort Worth area, and then I'm just gonna take 20 over all the way down to 10.
Yeah, and then 10 all the way.
Yeah.
And Bat Mom, yes, that chocolate chip cookies was code for a drug run. Lester was chocolate chip cookies was black tar heroin. Lester was trafficking black tar heroin. But don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I was hauling a 53-foot trailer. You know what that'd have been worth? It would never have made its destination. I guarantee that.
Oh, what do you say, Jimbo?
I took that stuff south of the border.
Jimbo, Jen, Prairie Fire. How are you, Jimbo? Good, mate. Good.
I'm just reading chat. Sorry.
Massa Airport. Where's that?
That mom already knew it.
Hey, Jimbo.
Thackerville.
And here we go. The tall ones, Mr. Brent Dill. Welcome to the stream.
Boom, boom, boom.
Jimbo, what's up?
How are you, mate?
Hey, Brent.
Hey.
How's it going, Brent?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hi.
Hey, Vacaville. I used to live there. Quite the little town.
I've never heard of it.
That's where they got the Clydesdale Budweiser horses at.
Oh, cool. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
Oh,
Brown Springs is in Thackerville, huh?
Brent, your sound's not coming through, brother.
No.
I heard him fine.
Yeah, it is.
No, he's fine.
Okay, then that's mine.
Uh-oh. It's a conspiracy.
Raggy. You're not allowed to hear Brent, Michael. I've cut you off.
It's
Well, that's
1995
bullshit,
a
Lester. I
month.
paid you good money to hear everybody.
I'm not
Just drop
telling
a quarter in the
sisters.
slot there, Lester. That's what he's meaning.
I'll turn Brent up a hair if I can here.
No,
Brent's already loud enough.
it's happened. It's
In
happened
more
today.
than one ways.
It happened earlier, or it happened last night at Icons too. So I guess it's my stuff,
Can you hear him now, Michael?
huh?
he can't even.
No.
You can't hear what he's saying?
You don't need a long neck to be a goose, do you, Michael?
Well, keep on. I'm gonna jump the hell out of here now. Parachute out of this son of a gun.
Breaker.
Oh, so
I might need
Thackerville's
to.
in Oklahoma.
10-4 there, rubber ducky.
Brown Springs. That sounds like a really.
Y'all look out. I'm gonna circle around and come back through the green room, see if that helps out.
Yep, I'll be watching.
back.
I'm not really saying much of anything important, so you're not missing much.
Oh,
Batmom
Thackerville's
said, yeah. It's,
Oklahoma.
Fuck. Just hit my elbow.
Someone
5
Google that
miles.
shit.
5 miles north of Texas state line.
so that would be Brown Springs area where Tex.
Well, doesn't the Red River go through there?
I'm looking right now. Brown Springs.
That's a Brent question.
I don't even know where you guys are talking about. It's
Thackerville,
the,
where you said you lived.
oh, no, Vacaville, not Thackerville. Vacaville with a V, California.
Oh,
TH.
Yeah.
no, they're talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bat Mom thought you were talking about Oklahoma, so that's where we.
Oh, no, I was talking about Vacaville with a V. Vacaville.
I've
Sounds
never
the
heard of
same.
it. Yeah, it does. Is that anywhere close to Zizix?
Never heard of it.
No. It's the only town that has no vowels in it in the country, I think.
Oh, nice. Well, hey, congratulations on your new show, episode 2.
Well, thank you. We copied Mog's.
It's the best form of flattery.
Well, I didn't know that's how Mog started. He was talking with people in chat, and that's the same with me. Is I got to be friends with people in the chat rooms, and everyone shows, and it's like it's a shame we can't talk with each other. So we actually jumped on someone else's stream and got to know each other, and we didn't want it to end. So I decided I'd be the guy that gets StreamYard and try to keep it going.
Nice. Well done.
That's how it starts.
Yep. I mean, I don't have anything else going on a Saturday night.
Well, we found it was kind of a lull after Lockbeard's, if you watch Lockbeard at all. So I thought, it's either me or Spaced Out Radio. So take your pick. We're having fun over here. They have fun over there.
I saw the last one. It was like 5 hours. I'm like, damn.
Oh, that's shit. That's nothing. Our first one was over 200 hours.
Oh.
It's like, oh.
Whoa.
It was on a channel called Ruthless. He found out he had 1 hour StreamYard free of the free StreamYard going available, and he decided he was going to make the world record stream for 256 hours, which just after 200 hours, somewhere around there, StreamYard caught on and sent him an email and shut him down. So we didn't make it.
That's too bad. All that work that went into it.
Good try, though.
Yeah, we all took shifts, and I got to give a call out to Chessboard, who is Uncle Bones, Nemo. Those guys were in the audience every single day. I think Chessboard was there 24 hours a day, keeping us company and keep asking us questions. Hell 21,
Saggy Paul,
and
even Richard Upton.
Now, one thing I wanted to say, Moggs, on your show, I was joking about Michael. Michael didn't leave the stream on purpose. He was kicked, and there was no one there to let him back on because Ruthless was sound asleep, and Icon was sleeping. So that's how I got stuck by myself for 7 hours.
Wow.
Michael,
that's a lot. That's a lot. 7 hours.
Thank God. Thank God.
5 hour show. That was the longest. That was long enough.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I was sober too. That's the worst part.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
it was like a Sunday night. I drink one night a week, so Saturday nights, Sunday nights.
Here we go.
Drink, so. Yep, that's why it's bring your own whatever. Booze, beer,
Sweet.
bud.
Bud, what?
Bud, yeah.
Say what? What?
Huh? I'm awake.
Oh wait, look, I do have provisions.
Oh, a little fireball there, huh?
Fireball shots.
It was hiding in the drawer.
Oh, come on, Nikki. Let's see you down that one.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
What? It's like candy. Fireball. It's like those cinnamon sticks as a kid. Remember?
I have to be in the mood to drink that stuff.
With a kick.
Yeah.
But I can remember doing shots of Goldschlager like nothing.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, but it's all that sweet stuff that fucks with you.
I ain't
That's
lying.
But after a while, you don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
Do the next day.
Till the next day, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
true.
why?
Yeah, I don't say why anymore.
Just
No,
accept it. It is what it is.
No, I just don't do it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I try
That's
not
like
to. But
Jäger. That's like that Jägermeister. Reminds me of Creamotion cough syrup. And I was like, damn, a blast from the childhood there drinking that stuff.
Yeah, the problem is it makes you sick. It doesn't make you well, especially with enough of it.
Woo.
Fucking
It'll make
hell.
you a damn. It'll make
Just
you a
gives
damn
a
fool.
false
if you're
sense of
drinking it.
well-being.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Okay.
Brent now, Michael?
so what is
Yeah.
the worst hangover you've had from what alcohol?
Tequila.
Go.
tequila.
I've had so many.
Beer's
I
been
won't
my
touch
worst.
tequila anymore.
Yeah, I
I
was
love
buying a
tequila.
stripper tequila shots at the bar. We were going 1 for 1, and I was the one that ended up under the table, not her. Learned my lesson the hard way.
Woke up and my wallet was missing.
Yeah, she
No,
was drinking
actually,
water.
no. She
Worst
was.
hangover.
She actually was.
I
'cause
had
I
worse
went to
drinking
hangover
water.
with
Yeah.
jungle
Really?
juice
Yep.
made
Fuck, I
with
was joking.
Everclear and rum and stuff. That was really bad.
Yeah,
I
I heard about the bathroom freaking
threw
jungle
up.
juice. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
I threw up so bad I busted all the blood vessels in my face. And
Ooh.
oh god, it looked bad. It looked like somebody beat me up.
I actually have a broken blood vessel in my eye. It's permanent.
Ugh. Really? Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so lucky that
It's a reminder.
I mean, it was so bad.
Must have been constipated or something. I don't know. Just
I hear you, but a doctor did that to me. So
Yeah.
right now, my eyes just look like one big broken blood vessel.
Oh, I had a really bad one with Captain Morgan's too. Captain Morgan's and peach schnapps.
Oh,
oh
were good.
God.
What are they called? Slippery nipples or fuzzy navels or something like that?
Yeah, I think it is fuzzy navel.
nipples.
Fuzzy
Yeah.
nipples. Yeah.
Fuzzy nipples. Yeah.
Fuzzy nipples. Mark it. Here we go.
That one of them, I think it's the slippery nipple. Tastes about like a chocolate or caramel taste or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's
The
that one.
slippery
Bailey.
nipple is they put like it's clear with then they float a Bailey's on top of the shot.
There you go. There you go. Ooh.
I don't know. It's good.
I used to love. There was a liquor from Spain called 47 43. That stuff was awesome. It was a liqueur, but damn,
It was good.
Yeah, that's why I like Southern Comfort.
I tell you what, speaking of the liqueurs like that, a Midori sour, that used to be a pretty good drink.
That was real sweet. We used to drink grasshoppers with that. It was Midori and pineapple juice and Malibu.
Oh,
And it was
I
delicious.
like Malibu rum.
It was like a dessert, so it was dangerous.
Oh, brandy. It's not that rough. Get yourself a slow Southern screw. You'll love it.
up against the wall. I mean,
There you go.
Welcome back to Gotta Talk with Moms.
No, that's for real.
That brings out the word of the day.
Merkin? No, which one are we aiming for today, Lester?
Mons pubis.
Ah.
what?
Any answers there? Anyone know what a Mons pubis is other than the chat room?
I know I don't.
Yeah, liar. It's that fleshy part above the pubic bone, the crotch area.
That wasn't awkward at all, Lester.
Right above the clitoris.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that
other
wasn't
way is
awkward
the
at all, bud.
It's just north of the taint, about 10
That
inches.
taint
That taint it.
That was
Oh,
a later
that's good to
question.
know. Good to know.
I can't remember who
Keep
gave us
blushing.
that Mons pubis. That was hilarious.
That came from the Urban Dictionary, folks. If you need any kind of reading material,
Didn't Hyvey bring that up in one of the chats? That was awesome.
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, shout out to
And
Hive.
also-
That was a good word.
As long as we're diving down the rat hole, we'll go back to kill.
Gerbil hole.
Uh,
What's
welcome
in
back
an
to Gotta Talk with
alien
Lester
secretion
Taylor.
icon?
Brent, it's so good to see you.
I'm sorry, man. I can't hear you.
I didn't notice anything.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Okay. Don't mess with me like that, boy. Don't mess with me like that.
No, man, I'm just kidding.
Tell you somebody who I've been missing lately is Sean.
Sean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
love Sean.
Is he
He's
just-
awesome.
is he gonna start back doing his shows or what?
Yeah, he's a busy guy, and but yeah, he's looking for the right people, and he works a lot too, so that kind of gets in the way.
Right. I just enjoy
he's-
his shows and everything, and I hate to see him on time down. I guess that might be selfish on my part.
Yeah, he's more of like the monthly special, bi-monthly special even. But he's got some good people that he's trying to get that I think everybody would really enjoy to talk to. So it's all about the quality, I guess.
Well,
It's hard doing
That's the quality.
it's hard doing a podcast.
Yeah, he hit the floor running. I mean, man,
Who was that?
one great
Something
to
to
scratch. Yep.
yeah,
Go ahead,
Sasquatch
Brad.
about. Yeah, something to Sasquatch about. He's kind of a newer channel, but he's really good. He really knows the subject well, and he's able to get some interesting people on there. Like he got, who was it? God, it was just the most interesting person. Who was it? It was Jerry Cruz' brother, the guy who originally started the Bigfoot craze.
Yeah,
It's his son. Yeah, he had his son on there or something like that. But interesting, just an interesting podcast because of just the interesting life the dude has lived, and he's got some cool stories. And but he's a good guy. I talked to him quite a bit, actually more than most. I talked to, but I talked to him quite a bit. Yeah, he's a good guy. I like when he does his shows.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's great. He's a real person's person. He knows how to talk to people, and has the right amount of humor about stuff and everything.
And he's an awesome investigator.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't miss much,
Yeah.
He may be sitting back and listening to stuff, but he's there listening to everything that goes on.
Yeah, I mean, he
He's
really
impressed
knows. Yeah, he really knows who's who on who's on the uppity up, and I would recommend people do him, and he's like, oh yeah, that dude's a hoaxer. I'm like, oh, didn't know that. So it's
You can't take one person's word for it. I mean, if somebody says that, look for a second.
Yeah, well, it comes down from where the actual source came from, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's definitely a believable source. Where Sean got the information from.
Yeah,
He
does
wouldn't
his
say that
research.
without doing his homework. He doesn't say that stuff.
But yeah, hopefully he'll have a show coming up in the next couple of weeks or so. He just had Shane Corson on there from the Olympic Project here in Washington State. Really good investigator. He's boots on the ground and really kind of, I would say, more at the forefront of kind of stuff that's going on, and some people disagree with their nest conclusions or their theories that they have about them. And, but I mean, I haven't seen them, but I don't think a bear would make them.
Right.
Yeah, those Olympic project investigators have been all making the rounds here lately.
Yeah, there's Chris
Interesting.
Spencer and Shane Corson, and you don't really see Derek Randall's out doing much with it anymore. He's kind of just taking a step back and I don't know, doing whatever.
And what Amy Boo, isn't that another
Yeah,
one?
she's a part of it. Yeah.
She was just on
Jeff's.
Yeah, Jeff's.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff.
Great lady. Yeah, that's a great lady. People should go check out. Yeah, she's really cool, and she's doing her best on trying to, do what we can with the subject, and she has a really good perspective, and I like her a lot.
Now, that means a lot. We know you don't fall for any BS, right?
Well, she's not. Yeah, she's not out there promoting BS. She's really logical, and she's just a really good person.
She was supposed to come on when I had the Women of the Woods episode with Kathy Strain and Mantra Withers, and
Yeah, that was a good one, Nikki.
Yeah.
She was sick. She was getting over that COVID, so she was really super sick, and she wants to come on too. But
Mantra was just on Texas show the other day.
Yeah.
They're great ladies. They're great ladies.
That was a good show, Nikki. I like.
Yeah, you should do that again. Like a ladies' night.
Yeah, when we got backstage, they all wanted. I asked if they would be interested in part 2, and to see if I could get because Amy Boo and Shelly Covington, Montana were supposed to both be on, but Shelly was at the Texas Bigfoot conference, so she was in transit back home that day. So that's why she couldn't come on. So we were like, well, maybe we can all come back on next year, with the other 2 gals. So they said they'd love to. So that's probably
nice.
in the future.
Very cool.
Yeah, actually, I just watched the Monster Quest episode where it was here in Washington State, where they had the all women's group that was out there kind of doing what they did. And
right.
I can't remember if Kathy Strain was a part of that one or if it was. Yeah, I think it was Kathy Strain.
Kathy and Mantra, I think, were both there, weren't they?
Yeah. I think Christina Wells was there. Yeah. But it was a cool episode.
Yeah.
Took place here in Washington State. Really dig those.
Jimbo's got a question. He just hasn't asked it yet. Guess not.
Evidently not. I'm still looking. I think maybe he's talking about Brandy. Yeah.
Just weapon the gun.
Yeah.
Is that make a plan, girl, for me, Jimbo, to get the girls back on?
Well, have you guys all seen Monster Quest then?
Mm-hmm.
So what about the Snowy Cabin at Snowy Lake? What do you guys think about that one?
The one
The
where
rock.
they
Snow Grove.
Yeah, Snow Grove
and
Lake.
stuff.
Yeah, the blood and then the rocks hitting the roof at night. And
was that the one Meldrum was on?
yes.
Yep. And I think also went back to on a different time.
Yes.
I think it was featured twice.
I believe it.
I know I wouldn't want to be nowhere around after Foot stepped on that screw welcome mat there.
For real? Man, he'd be pissed off.
There'd have been some tree breaks around that joint.
Yeah, which leads me to think it was a bear.
Yeah, with the way it kind of.
I think if a Squatch stepped on it, would have destroyed that place.
Well, it was destroyed inside.
Well, didn't know
Like
that. But the refrigerator was torn apart. The bear went after the insulation.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah, and see that's how the thing like that. If you have a climbing tree stand with that foam pad on the inside of it, and you leave it on the ground, like overnight, you're gonna come back to your stand. The bears will tear your stuff up to get at that foam because of the formic acid in the making of that foam.
Smells like ants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a redneck way of learning something. Not the same kind of acid that you did, Lester.
Folic acid. That's what ants smell like.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the orange sunshine.
No. So, you talking Mothman, Jimbo? Or something
Mothra.
like Mothra?
Gojira. No, Gojira. No.
I have no opinion on this one, Jimbo, so I'll defer to everyone else.
What do you mean reach out to you?
Well, no. He's asking: do you think that the dead can contact you to warn you if something's going to happen in the future?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I do too.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I misread that. Yes, I do.
Make sure I'm right. Just Jimbo, let me know if I got it wrong.
If you guys are talking about premonition, I do believe in that.
Jimbo, I had an experience happen where, there's no doubt that it was a loved one. It was a spirit. And it happened twice. Yeah, it can happen. And I meant to tell you this, but we don't know each other that well. But when your father passed, I wanted to tell you, pay attention. Look for those little things. Things that that maybe your father liked a certain type of music or a certain song or whatever. Pay attention because it'll start to show up, and just be open-minded about it. They can reach out. I've experienced it. Just pay attention.
I agree.
And again, my condolences about your dad, buddy.
Same here.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got some.
We'll talk about that later, bro. My experiences in my life have been paranormal. Bigfoot was just something I kind of got hooked into. I listened to like one episode of Sasquatch Chronicles and I was hooked. I kept, at first it was like, that fuck out of here. This is what, and then you listen to a few more and you're like, nah, come on. A few more and you're like, huh. And then, but all my experiences have been paranormal. So.
Mine too. Mine too.
Yeah, I've actually never really had a paranormal experience. Yeah.
I've had it still happens, sort of like telepathy, where somebody sent me images and I knew what they were, and and it went back and forth and this was like over 500 miles where, we tested this and we were blowing each other away with the shit that was going on. We were like, how is this happening? But it's possible, there's some strange shit out there,
Well,
I can't. Go ahead.
I kind of had a little experience like that last year, early last year, where it was like, it was a very, it all revolved around this paranormal property and stuff. And it was just by chance that I found it. The way I came across it is like, it was so bizarre that there's actually a documentary being made about this location and stuff, along with Bigfoot, and it's supposed to come out this year. But I'm in that documentary, just a little bit of an interview for how I came across this whole thing, and it is really kind of bizarre. It was like a lot of people attach like paranormal aspect to it, but I don't know, like I can't say that it was, but it was really unusual. Like people are like saying that I was supposed to be drawn to the property or whatever.
Well, apparently you were supposed to be there.
Yeah, well, it's a property that it's a group of people that live there, like different property owners on this like 20-acre patch, and there's like 6 individual owners, and it's like a skinwalker ranch type place. And I talked to all these people individually, and it's not like a act that they're putting on. They actually prefer people not to find out about it. And like they would show me stuff that it looks like a UFO, like a chandelier UFO, and all these little orb things are coming out of it and stuff. And it's just a really Skinwalker Ranch-esque type property down there in Oregon that's on this ley line, and it's got a lot of attention to it. But the way I found it by chance, and the facts that my friends own the property now and are parts of the property, and they knew nothing about it or anything. And but yeah, it was just a really weird.
So
really weird.
They didn't know before they bought?
No. So they kind of came into it until I was there, until I told them about it, because it's just a long story of how I came across it. But yeah, they own 5 acres in this big 20 acre lot thing, and they just moved in, I think late 2019, and there's some interesting stuff that happens there. Like there's Bigfoot activity that happens. Like I say, there's a documentary being released. I forgot the name of it, but it's like a professional thing that they're doing of it. It's really interesting. I'll try and get the information on it. So that was my only real paranormal, I guess, thing.
Jimbo, is this stuff happening recent, or is this something that's been happening over a length of time?
Sorry, Jimbo. I'm just I just had to scroll back.
Yeah, I did too.
I can't even see the comments, so I'm kind of lost.
He's just saying that he's reached out to a few people in the past week. All 4 of these people referred to me to one person you have all known or have heard of. I want to tell my encounters. I just need a few more things.
Cool.
It's not entertainment, it's fact, and it's happening to me. Jimbo, anytime you want to talk, I mean, not even do a show, just you want to talk, dude. We can definitely talk about that. It doesn't freak me out anymore. You know, I just accept it when shit happens. It's weird. But yeah, man, if you want to talk about that, let me know. You have my number. Absolutely, man.
I'm speechless.
And that was the other thing about getting into Bigfoot. It was like, I believe in shit that you can't see, and you know, I've had things happen. So it's like, well, if I believe in shit I can't see, why wouldn't I give flesh and blood a chance? Thinking that, you know, Bigfoot's a flesh and blood creature.
Right.
And then once I got into it and you hear all this other shit, it's like, oh, come on, you know, couldn't just be easy. You know, they got to throw woo in and all this other shit. But it's interesting, you know, all these different theories. You know.
Yeah, I came into this subject starting off in the woo section of it. Matt Johnson, like 6-7 years ago. Yeah. If you don't know who he is, he's cultist woo now.
Yeah.
I've only been into this about 4 years now, which I don't know where the hell that went.
Goes by quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I got into it just wanting a hobby, and then I found out, you know, there's so much more to learn out there in the woods. You know, that's if you want some truth, you have to go out there and find it yourself, and you can't really rely on other people. And so that's what I've done ever since, just exploring the backcountry, you know, bushwhacking, game trails, no trails, don't matter. I have a lot of fun experiences, and some might even be Bigfoot related too. I mean, I don't know. I'm hopeful.
There's a lot of there's so much, you know, land out there.
Oh, so much.
Crazy.
And so many sightings.
There's so many that don't get reported. Like go into your local hiking group. Yeah. Go into your local hiking group where you live and just type in Bigfoot in the search, and you'll see previous threads of people bringing it up. And it's like, it's such an untapped resources. It's like, there's so much that's not getting reported officially, you know, like to the BFRO or on the news or wherever, you know.
That's not really officially.
Yeah. You know, but it's just, it's a really great resource, you know, to kind of find out what's going on in areas too.
Well, and there's also the people that will never talk about it because they just want to forget about it. And then there's the people who just don't know what to do with it. Even if they did want to talk about it, they don't know where to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're not a huge community. I mean, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big community, you know.
Well, here in Washington, it's pretty well accepted. If you have a Bigfoot, it's probably a lot different than most other places in the United States.
But it's also a moneymaker over there.
True.
It's huge business.
It's a multi-billion-dollar probably worldwide.
That's you know, that's incentive over there, you know.
Just the people who just claim to have seen one or had something that, you know, could be Bigfoot related or something, just people who have nothing to gain from it or want nothing, just having the experiences.
Bigfoot pissed on my tent. Here's the tent. Want to buy it?
Yeah.
I haven't ran across anything like that, but it'd be interesting. Like, are you sure that's Bigfoot's piss?
Oh, my wife was really drunk last night, so you never know.
Yeah.
Did I say Bigfoot or meant Bubba?
I hope it's a waterproof and the rain fly was on.
Why is it on the inside?
Funny story.
I think I've heard that story about Bigfoot pissing on a tent.
Yeah, I think I've heard it a few times.
Yeah, I don't know.
But my thing about it is, Brent, like, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't have anything to say really.
No, you were talking about Washington State. I mean, that is such vast expanses of woods and stuff like that. And people don't think, people are in the mindset, a lot of them, where they think that people have put a foot everywhere there's woods at, you know, and they've walked it all out. And that's the reason there couldn't be anything like that out there. It's just so ridiculous about that part of it.
I'm in kind of.
Go ahead.
I'm in northern Washington, so we go straight up into Canada, where it's just even more remote. So, it's there's places where people don't step foot for decades. You know,
and there's the people who think, well, there's satellites up there, so they've mapped every inch of this Earth. No, they didn't.
Yeah. There's so much.
Exactly.
There's so much vastness out there. Even the places I go, you know, there's just so much opportunity for them to exist. Year-round food, water's no issue, and people just don't go because it's just so remote and so hard to get to sometimes. And there's no value for a hiker or a thrill seeker or anything like that. It's just rugged, you know, valleys with no glory in it. But for them, that's, I think, where they probably reside in.
More than likely.
What do you think about the lava tubes, Brent?
Well, I think some of the big ones are already mapped, but you know, you probably got some. Like I'm between three volcanoes. I got three volcanoes in the vicinity of me, and you know, I don't hear any real lava tubes around those ones as far as, you know, really expansive ones, but they could. They easily could, and it's just a lot of. Like a lot of the known mines have already been mapped out and all that, but you never know what's still kind of out there. Especially right by the volcanoes and stuff.
Make a good hiding spot. Keep you out of the weather.
Great. That'd be great. But, you know, it kind of makes you wonder, too. So now we're talking into, you can't really see there. And I think Bigfoot needs some sort of light to see. So I don't think that they can really go too deep into it unless they create fire, which I don't think they really do. So it makes you wonder of how they actually see in the dark, like pitch dark. Maybe they can, I don't know. But it's something I was actually thinking about the other day, because I'm on that whole, do they hibernate or torpor or what they do during the wintertime?
Are they afraid of the dark?
No. I would be if I was in one of those mines and I just hear this big growling towards me. But so I don't know how far they would go in, like without fire. But it's a good opportunity, you know, for them to live or go, you know, have some sort of short hibernation.
Yeah, I don't think they hibernate. I
don't think
in my opinion, I just
I don't think they do true hibernation. I think that they do what's called torpor, which is it's like mini sleeps where they can sleep for days or weeks, and they're able to revive themselves really quick in case if there's danger or something. If they're a true hibernator, it would take them much longer to come back, and they're able to sleep longer and stuff. It's because here it's like, man, we got so much snow in the Cascade Mountain Range, and I don't think they migrate, because I think if they migrate, we would kind of see them more. And I think that when they go to areas that they're not familiar with, it might cause issues as far as being caught or not having the resources they need, or being landlocked or whatever, being stopped, being stuck in a certain area. So I think that they're more nomadic within a certain area, a big area, and just kind of work within that. But with all the snow that we got, I wonder if they kind of go into a deep sleep until the snow kind of passes and stuff, until it's more.
I try to do that myself.
Well, and you sit there and say it too. There are lesser sightings during the times of the snows and stuff like that, but that could be just because of the absence of people out there during the heavy snow and stuff.
Far less people, absolutely. And so I kind of wonder what they're doing right now with so much snow up in the Cascades, because I'm in the area where they call it the American Alps. It's, such a pristine mountain range. And so I don't think that they're up in the high elevations because there's just a ridiculous amount of snow. And I don't think Bigfoot wants to go like waist deep in snow. Yeah, definitely probably more season.
They'll go up and down the mountain, with the seasons, but and I tend to agree with you as far as I don't think they're I think they're staying in one spot for the most part. If they find a case where they have to move on, they'll move on, but I don't think they're migrating.
Yeah, like Native Americans used to. They were nomadic within their land because they knew that land. They knew where the fishing was, where the berries were.
Sure.
Yeah.
When the buffalo were going to be there, and
exactly. Yeah, it's more unpredictable when you have to migrate in the way that they do. So I don't really feel that they do, which why we probably see a difference between the northern Bigfoots and the southern Bigfoots.
Yeah. Well, see, that would be like in that area, like you talked about all the snow, the food sources, availability of food would be so scarce in that deep snow and stuff like that. I imagine.
Yeah, but I also
something to find something.
Yeah, I wonder if they cache their food.
That's I was just thinking.
Yeah, it's something I've wondered about is if they cache their food during the wintertime because it doesn't. Why wouldn't they? Squirrels do it and other animals do it. So why can't Bigfoot do it and stay in their little cozy dormitory? Be it, I think it's most likely underground or in a cave where they kind of just hang out and able to munch on it like meat. You can actually ferment meat and make it last a long time. Tastes like crap to us, but to them it could taste like amazing.
When it's food though,
it is, yeah.
I don't think they're too worried much I don't think they're worried about taste.
No, they're probably acclimated to it pretty well. Like some of the stuff that we probably turn our nose to, but they're like, "Ooh, that sounds so good," Which then makes you wonder if they eat the psychedelic mushrooms, because we got a lot of those up here in Washington State. And it's like, well, it makes you wonder if you got a Bigfoot out there just tripping balls on some psilocybin mushrooms or something.
You did have to go there.
Well, now that's a great topic to talk about with primates.
I think if they were, we'd see more of them.
It's legitimate. You got the stoned ape theory, so it's like
I might have to do a video.
They wouldn't be walking across the road; they'd be dancing across the road.
Yeah.
All primates.
Like that Bigfoot looked high.
Yeah.
All primates use something to alter their reality in some form or another, whether it's alcohol, the monkeys on the beach stealing people's drinks, or fermented fruit.
Fermented fruit, yeah.
Yeah, that's
squirrels.
You remember that?
Yeah.
What the hell was it called? It was one of those documentaries when I was a kid that was like, it showed the animals eating the fermented fruit on the trees and like everything that ate it got drunk.
Yeah. There's a ton of YouTube videos like that. I love watching those. They're hilarious. Like the drunk squirrel.
Oh no, they were drunk elephants. They were drunk giraffes.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were eating it up. The monkeys were fucked up. They were just falling all over the place.
So a drunk Bigfoot walks in the bar.
Yeah.
Well, they even show them eating the corn mash from the stills. They throw out
story about
that animals were getting into that and getting drunk. That stuff.
Hogs love it. Ain't that right, Michael?
Yeah. You take corn. Yeah. You take corn and let it sour a little bit in water, and animals will, like hogs and stuff like that, bears, all coons, they will go crazy over it. And I don't know why, because that's a stinking smell. Woo! But they love it.
Wow.
No, I think if Bigfoots are out there, they're partaking just like we would.
Oh, I'm sure that
Partaking in what?
they know
Whatever they can.
they know what happens when they eat cannabis. I'm sure.
Yep. Well, just like you
So they
said,
eat a
mushrooms.
little bit more than we would.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they're out there getting enlightened while we're sitting here.
Well, they're
fighting against-
foragers.
Oh no, they're more enlightened than us.
Yeah.
They're eating that stuff, and they're
Yeah.
probably cancer-free.
It seems like they're foragers. Yeah. Well, they're foragers, so it seems like they would have knowledge of the. Yeah, but so it seems like they would have knowledge of the different mushrooms, the good ones, the bad ones.
Well, we don't know what their metabolisms can take and not take. It may not affect them. We don't know because they've been eating it forever.
That is true.
But it does lend to the idea that they know they would have some type of knowledge of what food helps them with digestion or helps them with pain. Those certain barks out there that have the aspirin in it. What is that?
There's something called Salau here, which is it's an appetite suppressant, and it's got nutritional values, and it's like everywhere here. And it's like if they know that, it's something they can easily tap into and incorporate it into their lifestyle. Because there's so much opportunity. Yeah.
That stuff got popular there for a little while with people. I don't know what they were doing with it, smoking it or eating it or what, but they were selling it for a while. Salvia. Yeah.
Man, I think I tried that once.
Purple salvia. I tried that once. Didn't go good.
I tried it once, and it was the same thing. I was like, whew,
I tripped balls for about a minute and a half.
Yeah, I was like taken away on a wooden sailboat ship. Like it was the fucking strangest thing. As soon as I exhaled, I've taken other psychedelics and stuff, and I've never hallucinated like this. It was like, and it's only lasts like a minute or two, and then
you feel it in your body. I was apparently I smoked it out of my friend's bong, and I took 2 hits, and it was the first time I ever did it. I didn't know you weren't supposed to take 2 hits. He said that I stood up, I flipped over his dining room table and started heading around around the table and into the living room. And in my mind, it was like, how in like in Roger Rabbit or something where it goes from the human world into the cartoon world? Well, it was like I was stepping through that veil.
Portal. Wow.
And that was like a reality, like, and they were in on it, and I flipped out and I ran out the front door. I mean, for a minute, maybe not even, it lasted. And I got down the stairs and got behind the car, and then all of a sudden it went away. And I was like, what the fuck was that? I didn't know I flipped over the table.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did it once.
So no DMT goblins.
Yeah, man, that's. I was just kind of had the same experience because I took a hit, and they're like, they're like, oh wow, that was a really big hit. I'm like, as soon as I'm like holding it in, it's like, yeah, and then I exhale, and I just plopped down right there on the couch, and it was just like I was just taken into. All I really remember was this wooden ship, like from the 1800s or whatever, and I was there, and it was like the most realistic hallucination. I was like, I don't know, I've never had that happen before, like that
I knew
hardcore.
a girl who would smoke it and pass out, just right out. Couple minutes, come back.
Had you just finished watching Pirates of the Caribbean? Just admit it.
No, Jack Sparrow said, "Damn, man."
Yeah. He thought he was Jack Sparrow.
Dude, I never seen anybody take a hit like that.
Yeah,
best way to freak someone out.
Yeah, it was, but it's quite the process of making it. And yeah, I don't know if I'd ever try it again. I probably would, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was an awful experience, but yeah, I'll do it again.
Well, it was just it wasn't that it was awful. It was just kind of different, you know?
Yeah. Well, I've heard people talk about the DMT gnomes, and I've thought about doing that. Enlighten myself a little bit. Supposed to give you a new perspective on the world.
Yeah, I'm part of a DMT group on Facebook, and I haven't taken it personally, even though we do produce it naturally ourselves. I haven't taken it, but I probably would, just for that experience, because it is a very enlightening one.
I'm just scared I'll see Michael.
No, Lester, you're scared you won't see me.
Just giving you shit, man.
It's
Scotty calls Michael a gnome, so
yeah. You'd know
everyone's
it was me because
gnome to Scotty.
You'd know it was me because I'd be the red hat wearing one that was aggravating you, pulling on your britches leg or something like that.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I would do that because. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Michael.
No. I was just gonna make it funny or whatever. But you think about, you say, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it again," or thinking about that. How many times have you sit there and been hung over and, Lord, please let me make it over this, and I'll never drink again. And the next weekend you're knocking it back out.
Yep.
That's never happened to me.
I'm sure it happened.
You're talking shit there. What are you talking about? Tomorrow morning, I should have listened to Michael. Drink 11 beers.
Yeah. Dude, I was sitting there and been so hungover, tried to go deer hunting the next day and left my shotgun, and it just felt so bad. I fell asleep in my truck seat and left my shotgun in the woods and went home before I realized I left my gun in the woods. Had to go back and get it.
You don't know shit. You have to. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way, but when you have to show up to PT the next morning, hungover, that is the worst feeling. You're sitting there doing crunches, sit-ups, and puking. Drill instructor sitting there. Party a little bit last night? Oh, good. Extra 5 miles for you today. That didn't mean it to sound that way, Michael. I wasn't talking. You know shit.
No. Please, I'm so sensitive. Don't do me that way.
I don't want to insult you. But yeah, that was miserable. Getting hungover in the Army was some of the worst experiences of my life.
To be young and stupid again.
Yeah, I couldn't do it again. Hopefully I learned my lesson. Cut myself off at 12.
12 shots or 12 beers?
12 beers. I don't drink shots anymore. I get angry when I drink hard liquor. I don't like myself when I'm angry.
Easy, Hulk. Easy, Hulk.
I was going to say, someone bite on that freaking joke.
Yeah, I don't want to be too obvious.
You don't like me when I'm drinking.
Well, we were talking about the DMT, and Brent, you know a lot about DMT. So
not really.
Well, you're in the group. You're in a group. You're the only one here that I know that's in a group.
Yeah, but I'm also in a group where we all pretend that we're ants too. So I don't know what to tell you there.
Well,
really
your opinion now is null and void.
Yeah, I think it might spawn. Yeah, it's a sister group there.
Bigfoot and ants. Here we go.
Yeah,
raid.
It's a real group. There's like over 1 million people in the group where everybody just pretends that they're ants. That's why I joined. I'm like, this is weird. And so,
That's why I
Not
joined.
gonna be an ant.
yeah. And people
Michael,
just
you
like
got no
do
room
like
to talk.
memes and different posts about pretending to be an ant and whatever. And it's like, I don't know. I was just interested. You come across it, how can you not want to join? It's like it has so many people there, and it's a private group, and it's like I have to join to see what it's all about. So I joined, and I haven't left yet. Maybe they're converting me. Converting me.
Let me,
Oh,
let me
God.
guess, it's run by the UN.
Yeah.
Funny game. You realize it's a cult.
Yeah. I think it is a cult, actually. So keep tabs on me. If I like starting ant stuff, just be like, Brent, you gotta leave the group.
Next week on Nikki's show.
I think if it gets to the point you're wearing antennas and shit, it's too late.
Yeah.
No, guys, the antennas make sense, guys. No.
Y'all don't never go raid picnics or anything, do you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I might just go start walking in people's picnics at the park and just start taking their food and walking away.
Oh,
Don't
my
drink the
God.
Kool-Aid.
If I was gonna be an ant, I'd be a fire ant.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be one of the cool ants with like one of the big jaws, That's what I would want to be.
Like a leaf cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Ooh.
something like that.
Bull ant.
Yeah, big mouth ant.
Yeah, Lester, is that what you're talking about? The ones that the red and black ones, the bull ant, look
Yeah.
fuzzy looking.
Yeah, the one that likes to eat earlobes in Africa.
You know what we got to worry about here now is those big Asian hornets that are like they're like this big, literally.
I've
And
seen
I'm guessing if there's like a swarm, if there's a swarm, they're gonna carry you away, like a whole swarm. They'll like carry you away because they're like so big. I'm making that part up, but they're big.
They're big, but they're not that big. No.
But they're here. They're already starting to eradicate hives here in Washington. So they're already starting to take root in the actual county that I live in. They're already eradicating Asian hornet nests. So they're here.
I've seen some videos of that.
Yeah, they're mean. It's like, I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to fist fight it when I'm out there in the woods or something when I come across one? Or like, what am I supposed to do? Like get a fly swatter and might as well just like punch it at that point.
Oh no, if you go by the news reports, you're supposed to follow them back to their hives so you can report it.
Well, they actually they actually caught one last year and they put a little transmitter on it and it flew around and it finally went back to its hive and they were able to fully extract it and take care of it.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, that was here in Washington State, Snohomish County.
Wow.
It's, I haven't seen one yet, but we have those hornets, man. Those things are mean. Just the regular hornets.
Yeah, just a regular hornet's a bad son of a gun.
Oh man, yeah. Last year, me and my girlfriend went hiking to this place, and it's like a 8-mile hike, and she got not laughing, but she got stung by some underground hornets. Their nest was underground, and she was going to the bathroom, and it stung her on her leg, and it was like the most painful thing. It was like, and we still had that long ass hike back too. But yeah, it was like felt bad for her. Sounds kind of bad.
Well,
What for the yellow jackets?
Screw up a day,
Yeah.
And, God forbid she wasn't allergic,
Yeah.
But it was worse than a regular.
Allergic,
Yeah, no kidding. 'Cause we were like really out in the middle of nowhere.
But yeah, some people have got allergic.
If she had allergies like that, she'd have an EpiPen on her more than likely.
Yeah. I mean, she's been stung before, but this one here was just more intense. Maybe because they're more, I don't know, they're more assholes.
They're bigger for one thing, and they are more aggressive. More aggressive than bees and wasps. They'll hit you a couple times. They don't lose their
Yeah.
size.
Yeah, and this one here is underground, so she went to go to the bathroom, and it's like shit. Luckily, it was just a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
watch where you step when you're out there. It's like step on a hornet's nest, man. It's a bad day for you.
Well, see, that's what the yellow jackets down here do like that. They'll come out of the ground, and it's, man, they'll be all over you in just a minute if you don't look out, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, any light, any vibration, they take it as aggressive threat. It's weird because it's like that's more of a threat than any of the animals here. Like I've come across a lot of bears, and bears always just kind of take off and stuff. But it's those the little bugs that you got to worry about. At least here in Washington, on the west coast of on the west side of the Cascade Range, we don't even have rattlesnakes here. Very fortunate.
Well, I'm heading back to Arizona, and fucking everything in Arizona wants to kick your ass. You know,
Yeah.
The plants, the
Dude,
insects, just everything.
Well, it
Y'all
can't
got
be
all
as bad
kinds of
as
different
Florida.
rattlesnakes.
What's that?
All kind of
Good,
different
Mike.
rattlesnakes out there in Arizona.
Oh yeah. There's you know, Western Diamondbacks, green Mojaves. You know, there's probably
Corals, kings, sidewinders.
yeah.
Oh, you
there's
got coral
pygmy-
snakes in Arizona too?
pygmy
Yeah.
rattlesnakes. Yeah.
I thought coral snakes were just in Florida. Wow.
No, because my mom walked out of her house and there was a little baby one wrapped around in the front, and I thought it was a king snake that she was telling me about. But that was it was a baby coral snake. And she pounded it and then she put it in the freezer to prove. She
I know
kept
there's-
it
there's
so that we
false
could identify it.
Cool.
Well, that's smart.
I'm like, Mom, you put it in the freezer?
Surprise.
Yeah.
That's why I live
I
in
was going to
Iowa.
prove to you that I was telling you the colors right.
If
'Cause I
I'm not
kept saying
mistaken,
it was wrong.
out there in Arizona, I believe there's like a tiger, something like that, a tiger rattler or something like that too. I know that sounds crazy saying it. I wish I could remember exactly the name of it. Forget about that one then.
Oh, look, I found the picture too. The exact picture of what it looked like.
Yeah, that's not I don't think that's a coral though.
Red and yellow kill a fellow. Red
'Cause I
touches
have
yellow.
I have a picture of this same snake, and it's coiled up. But then you look at it, and there's a quarter next to it, and the quarter is bigger than the snake.
But
Arizona coral. Okay, I'll shut up.
But it looks a lot like the king.
But yeah, the king snake is the black touches yellow instead of the red.
Yes. See, it's super. It was just the way she was. That's the king. It looks really, but the colors are different.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I kept telling her. No, you mean this? This? And she's like, no, it's not. Because she was just gonna go out there and pick it up.
Pyro.
Crazy.
Pyro giving us the snake knowledge. Yeah, when I was in Fort Leonard, when we were killing copperheads daily,
Yeah.
obstacle course is full of copperheads every day.
Yeah, they say they're the least one to worry about as far as, the least potent venom, but daggone, I've seen them do some work on people where you wouldn't want to have them bite you.
Yeah, we just didn't take the chance.
Man, that's why I'm so fortunate we don't have anything like that here. It's
got
one less thing
bears.
to worry about.
I don't have bears in Iowa.
No, man, bears are good. I got a really cool bear encounter on my channel where I was like 10 feet away from it for like 10, 15 minutes. It was really cool because Yeah, he's there just kind of munching on the berries. But yeah, they usually kind of take off, and I mean they don't mess with people.
Yeah, we got to worry about those wild cows here in Iowa. That's about it.
Hey, they can be brutal.
Yeah.
Sneaky bastards.
I work for a front rancher, actually. During the wintertime, you go out and feed it silage and damn things step on your foot. That hurts like a mother. I'd rather get bit by a bear, I think. Not mauled by a bear, just bit. One bite.
Just bit.
Yeah, just one bite.
Just one little tiny bite.
Man, $1,600 or pound cows step on your foot. Be $1,600 now. Back then, it was probably only about $9. Copperheads smell like cucumbers.
What?
I've heard that.
Oh,
I've heard
how
that.
close you got to get to smell them?
Was it copperheads or cottonmouths? Smell like cucumbers.
I
know
heard
one
that
of them
about timber rattlers too, but I've never noticed it. I've been around a bunch of them. Not saying it ain't so, but I've been around a bunch of timber rattlers and copperheads, and I never noticed the smell that like
I've heard
cucumbers.
that though.
But like I said, you know, I know one thing for the timber rattlers, they got like scent glands right there around their vent, and that's some stinking stuff. Woo!
Yeah, I always made sure I was the guy carrying the gun, not the guy that have to pick the snakes up, so I didn't get to smell them.
Yeah.
Pick your job wisely is what I say. I don't trust the other guy shooting them, and I go to pick the damn thing up, and it bites me.
I saw a video on YouTube where a guy sit there and had a water moccasin. I don't know how he kept handling it, and it was his pet, and he would kiss it. Every time he picked it up, he would kiss it. It went backwards on him one day, and that son of a gun bit him, and it showed the whole side of his head swole up, and eyes swollen shut, and everything like that. I was like, buddy.
It's quite the kiss.
That'll teach you.
Yeah. I mean,
Told him no tongues.
you daggone right.
Who was on your
That's
show,
just like-
Moggs, that was talking about getting in a bathtub full of rattlesnakes? That's nuts.
What?
Yeah, we were talking about
Rattlesnake Roundup.
roundups.
Texas.
Yeah, I don't even want to be around. Like, I don't mind snakes, but you know, I don't need to be. I don't know.
In close proximity
I don't
with
need to
them.
go to a roundup. Yeah.
I think people just show up to that crap just to see someone get bit. It's like a NASCAR race, you know?
Yeah, you go for the
More
race at NASCAR.
curiosity.
But that's the thing about handling poisonous snakes like that. It's not if you're going to get bit, it's when.
When, yeah.
Sooner or later, you'll get it.
I don't know where they have the churches that do the snake worshiping or whatever you want to call it.
Snake handling.
Yeah, I saw a preacher that was rushed out of church one day, blood just gushing out of his arms from getting bit so many times. Yep.
Yeah, usually people like that are missing a finger or two as well.
And a few brain cells.
Brain cells, yeah.
Well, yeah.
A little too much moonshine there is what I attribute that to.
Well, you know, and the thing, at one time, those same people that did that, I think they drank strychnine was supposed to be a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm like,
yep.
how in the hell do you get past that?
Faith will heal you. Uh-huh.
if it don't kill you.
Strychnine, don't they put that in acid?
Yeah, it's rat poison,
Oh,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
there's a I don't know about acid, mescaline, like when they made those little barrel, whatever you call them, barrel hits. They would put strychnine in there.
Okay, I think that. Yeah, I think so.
Maybe in acid too. I don't know.
Wow.
There's chessboard said Charleston, West Virginia. That's where the snake handlers. Which I mean, I know there are other places, Tennessee too, North Carolina mountains. A lot of them like that, and I can't think of what denomination they are, whatever what they call them. But
What is that? Somebody sleeping or snoring? A dog?
that's a Chihuahua that's sleeping, snoring. Yeah,
Yeah. My dog snores too.
Chihuahua, huh?
yeah.
Well,
I didn't know if it was somebody's stomach growling.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought it was. I'm like, somebody's hungry.
The first person that says, I gotta go.
Yeah, I got the bubble gut. I got to go.
It's like shit. I was gonna go, and I gotta wait.
reminds me one of the first times Michael turned his camera on. You see this blanket just kind of being pulled back really slowly. And a friend of ours is in chat. Oh no, get ready to block him. And he shows the Chihuahua head popping out. Like, oh, that was a close one.
Thought it was supposed to be the wang shot.
You tell me that was a Chihuahua too?
Yeah. Look, his has got ears on it.
Oh, you're actually lucky. Michael has 2 Chihuahuas and a pit bull. And
Yeah.
Chihuahuas don't like the
Because
pit
one
bull.
wasn't bad enough.
Yeah. But the bulldog thinks she's a Chihuahua. They're actually doing good tonight. You hadn't heard none of them growling and cutting up.
Well, evidently the pit bull isn't taking the Chihuahua spot on your lap, so.
No. I believe she's got a little aggravated with it, and she's got to herself.
I'm surprised my dogs aren't on both sides of my bed. They're actually giving me some room.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long trip for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to some normalcy.
Yeah,
those dogs are amazing. They've been through a lot with me, and they keep on going.
Yeah.
Man, I bet you were your story of when you showed up at 168 and they got out. I bet you were just freaking. I would have been.
Yeah, they took off, and it was just crazy because they went. The little one is the leader, and Maya the shepherd follows. So Lucy took off. They crossed the street. It was a 2-lane. I mean, these people travel 60 miles an hour on this, but it's like midnight or somewhere around there. They cross the street and they go into this field, and there's bushes and shrubs and trees, and I didn't know there was a canal, just a little more in. I mean, I ran right into this field after her and finally caught up with her. And the other one, the shepherd listens. So, but yeah, when we went back and I saw where that canal was, I was like, oh shit, if we went in that, we weren't coming out. It was weird, but we got lucky. Yeah, but yeah, that whole Kerry Arnold incident.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Dude,
I talked about the dogs only.
Well, that's why they got out.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good start.
No, you're pulling a trailer and you got a big truck and this pickup can't get out of your freaking way.
But no, it wasn't that. I just was like, yeah, I was tired and just wanted out of the truck. My legs were cramped up. I was like, I just want out. And then here comes this truck, and I didn't even yell at him. I didn't know who was in the truck. I just, like, in general, yelled out loud, like, why the fuck can't anything go right? And he heard it, and he's gonna question me about it. So he hops out and he's coming over to my truck real fast, and I just see him out of the corner of my eye. I don't know who it is. And so I jumped out. I was like, what? Don't walk up on me like that.
Well, that's just a natural reaction.
I'd have been the same way.
But when I did, I left the door open, and the dogs, they took full advantage of that. Because Stevie was like, the dogs. And I didn't hear her the first time. She goes, the dogs. And that's when I just took off running. Like, what was going on between me and Carrie didn't fucking matter.
Right. Definitely.
So,
yeah, I've been very protective of my animals for years. I can imagine how you felt when that happened.
Yeah, these are great dogs. Lucy's getting old. She's like 11, going on 12. And Maya's probably 7. So it's just getting a bit much for the little one. So when I get them back there, they'll get to relax.
Killer turtles. That video. It was funny. I like that video you put out. So, Brent, do you have any pets? Dogs you take out with you when you go bigfooting?
No.
Oh, the short you meant?
Yeah,
What?
exactly. That's what I was talking about, Moggs. Your short you put out with the turtle.
That was weird. In 2 days, that got 6,000 views, and then it just stopped.
The turtle video?
180 views now. But I don't know why in 2 days it got 6,000 views.
That's a lot. Well, it was short. The same thing happened with Jay's video too, right? His little.
His was 20-something minutes long, and that's like.
Well, yeah,
like
but I mean,
30,
it was
40,000.
really short. It wasn't like the longer ones, but shorter stuff is getting more attention.
Yeah, actually, I have a video on my channel that's got 99,000 views, and it's like 58 seconds long. It's of a tree that looks like a Bigfoot sleeping.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a cool picture.
Yeah, it is.
Whole tree, the way the root system is.
Yeah, it looks just like it.
The StreamYard is messing up on me. People's comments are not coming up. I have YouTube brought up on my TV also with the StreamYard on my laptop here, and the comments are not popping up that people are putting up on StreamYard. So
That's what I was saying when I first
I
came
thought this
on.
was. I thought this was frozen for a second there. I was like, "Is this 12:43?" So no one's commented in 11 minutes.
No, there's all kinds of comments. They're
Okay.
just not coming up on mine at all.
Yeah, on the StreamYard one, right?
Yep.
Because my iPad is showing them on there. That's why I keep looking down. I'm looking at the comments down here, not over there.
Right. I had the same comment up here forever. And I was like, okay, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, it's
Oh
just
yeah, there are, aren't there?
whoa. Something's just really slow tonight.
Well, maybe if you paid for StreamYard, it might work.
Oh,
Could
there you
be.
go. That could
Well,
be it.
Just kidding.
I was a guest on Hiveless V show tonight, and I got booted off there, and I don't know what happened. It just kicked me off and wouldn't let me back on StreamYard for quite a while. So
That's odd.
yep, my internet's working. I can see my modem working. So it's crazy.
Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna bounce.
All right,
I have
man.
to get up early. Well, actually, tomorrow's Sunday. I don't have to get up early, but I'm going to bed anyway.
Well, thanks
Sounds
for
good,
hopping
man.
on. We really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure,
Oh
guys.
yeah,
It was
Yeah,
fun.
enjoyed it
I must speak
immensely.
for Jen and Scotty. I know they appreciated it also. And
It was
Brandy.
my pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Oh,
I just
anytime.
love to hang out with all of you, get to know you a little bit better. You know, it's great. It's really great.
It is. It's fun.
That's why
Absolutely.
I created this channel, is for this. I was hoping this kind of interaction would happen. This is great.
Yeah, I like the good chill streams. They're fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what it's about.
Not so much
All right,
pressure
guys.
that you.
Thank you,
Take
Muggs.
Lester,
care,
take care. Nikki, good to see you.
Great
Michael,
to see you.
Brent,
Hey,
See ya.
we'll see you around the corner, brother.
Good
I'll see
night.
you Tuesday. Good night, guys.
Take care.
See ya.
Good night.
Well, now it's us. Hope you guys got something good to talk about to carry the conversation, because I got nothing.
I've got a good one for you. Actually, I'm going to hand it over to Michael here after I explain. We've all seen the movie Deliverance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite actor from Deliverance?
Burt Reynolds.
Your turn, Brent.
No, I'd probably say Burt Reynolds too.
Your turn, Michael.
Actually, I'd probably say the banjo playing kid.
Okay, that's a good one. I've had someone. I've had someone say that was Joe Biden in the credits. So.
Oh my God.
It kind of looks like it. No, he actually. There's a follow up, and he has like a random job, but yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that dude. I don't know his name, but that dude.
Your turn, Michael.
The guy that looks like the crackhead Gomer Pyle. That's doing the when Ned Beatty's crawling around on the ground there in the love scene in Deliverance.
Oh my goodness.
What's his name, Michael?
Cowboy. He lives in North Carolina. And so that's the reason why, I like him. I mean, just the fact that I live in North Carolina and he lives in North Carolina. But I saw him on I'm trying to think of what Hillbilly Blood or whatever it was. Golly, I can't think of the guys' names. But it was the two guys. They always did all kind of bartering and stuff like that. And they lived close to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. And that guy lives up there. Cowboy lives up there too. But that was the one thing I saw the show they did. And he took them to some place where it was like a little pool of water, and they were dredging for gold or whatever and found some gold and stuff like that. But a little bit silly or whatever. But, it's pretty cool to have a movie star like that. in your state. See, Lester put me on the spot. How can you do me like that?
Because it's the freaking most hilarious story
Look,
I've ever
let me
heard.
tell you something right now. The love scene in Deliverance was one of the most popular movies for its time. Nobody recognizes it. You know, they all just scoff at it. But it is.
The love scene.
How many? The love scene in Deliverance. That's right. And what does Burt Reynolds tell John Voight? He said, John Voight says, we need to go to the police. Burt Reynolds says, what we gonna tell them? What they did to Bobby? Hell no, we ain't gonna talk about what they did to Bobby. Crawling around in his Fruit of the Looms. Squeal like a pig, boy.
We all know the name Ned Beatty, but what other movie was he in besides that? I don't know many
and
that
that's
can name
sad.
one.
Hey, the only person, if they gonna say it, if you said, what movie do you remember Ned Beatty in? They gonna say Deliverance, because he was the one crawling around squealing like a pig. Wee! Wee! Leave Bobby alone. He's had enough. Leave Bobby alone. Damn. Leave him with some dignity and his Fruit of the Looms on.
That's hilarious.
And that's my story.
And he's sticking to it.
He's the
Yeah,
only
that's
one I
right.
know that
Hey,
knows who that
it's
actor
tattooed
was.
on me now.
That's hilarious.
Who was it? Ruthless said that was Joe Biden. That was the boy playing the banjo that Brent
There
was
you go.
talking about.
It was
He
Ruthless,
swore up and down that was Joe Biden.
Check the movie credits, he kept telling us.
Yeah. I don't know where in the hell he got that from, but daggone. Joe was famous before he got famous.
Crazy.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's about
All right, guys, I'm going to have to bounce out, though.
Hey,
Yeah, me
Brent,
too.
Yeah, I got to bounce out.
appreciate it, brother. It was good talking with you.
Thank you
Yep.
both for hopping on. We appreciate
Yeah, absolutely.
it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll try and hop on next time.
Give me 5.
Looking forward to the show tomorrow night, Nikki.
You're on the wrong there. Oh, ready?
Yeah. Because, hey, you need to mark that show, Nikki. You need to mark that show as the mystery of the Australian Nephilim. Seeing as how Scotty's 6'9".
No, he's not.
Yeah.
I swear he is.
6'9"?
He showed it. 6'9".
Oh my God.
Scotty showed us a video the other day around his yard, and his house looked like a friggin' Hobbit house. You could see the peak of his roof down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
9.
He's a big lad. He is a big lad.
Walk under his legs.
Big heart.
I'm only 5'5". Man.
All right. Well, I'll chat with you guys later.
Yep. Thanks
Take
a lot
care,
for
brother.
hopping on.
Night,
All
Brent.
right.
If you want to come on tomorrow, you want me to send you a link?
Yeah. Send me a link.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'll talk to you
hopefully
guys later.
we'll get together and do this again.
Yeah, I'm down,
Absolutely.
man. If I'm free next Saturday, I'll jump on.
Awesome.
All right.
Looking forward to it. Take
All right,
care,
later.
brother.
Night, boys. Night,
Night.
everybody.
Take care, Nikki. Enjoyed it.
Well, that was fun.
I enjoyed it. It's great. I mean, when there's no pressure on and you get to sit there and talk about what you want to do with people you like, hey, you can't beat that.
It's really cool. I mean, people we're in the chat rooms with that, were commenting during their shows and hopping on here and saying, hey, bullshitting with everyone.
Oh yeah. And see, that's like I say, when when it's a relaxed state and you don't feel the need that you have to produce something or make something work, and you can just be you. Everything flows a little more free, whatever. I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it immensely. I've had the exact people on that I've wanted to have on all along, and I'm glad they found the channel. And thanks, Whit, but I had nothing to do with it. All I did was provide the space. And hop on, Brandy. Grab that link.
Yeah, Whit, you asked me a question earlier, and I hadn't forgotten it, about a Bigfoot encounter. No, sir, I hadn't had one. But now I never have looked for them either. But now I've hunted all my life and stuff. But to be honest, I'm kind of glad, because I think it might mess up my hunting if I saw something like that.
And your underwear.
Ooh, yeah. I can always throw the underwear away.
See, my StreamYard is froze now to where I pinned the link in the chat. So I'm having to read all these comments on my TV. This is messed up. I'm going to go to private chat and pop back in the comments, see if it, didn't change. StreamYard is acting up for me tonight.
You think, well, I always tend to see our internet acts up when you have real cold weather or rainy weather, stuff like that. Ours slows down a lot when we have a lot of cold weather or just some real cold weather. It slows down. And I believe that's what's happening with sound and stuff like that for the last, like at Icons last night and here tonight.
Yeah.
But that's just in my opinion. I can't prove it. But Lester, I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
I have too. Thank you for helping me out here, because I'd be lost without you.
Helping you. It was my pleasure, brother. It was my pleasure to be here. Appreciate you providing the platform to be on.
I don't know if you saw Pyro's comment there, but I think it was directed at you. I didn't see that show, Pyro, so I couldn't address that. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. And I want to thank everyone, especially the fam, for hopping on. And thank you, Moggs and Nikki and Brent. And I plan on doing this every Saturday night at 9 o'clock Central Time. I might actually pull one out for next Friday night, a random, because Jen doesn't have to work next Saturday. So that way she'll be able to stay up and enjoy the whole show.
Yeah.
How's that sound, Michael?
That's fine by me. I'm ready whenever we can.
Cool.
And everybody in chat that participates, hey, love every one of you. Glad you're here. Couldn't do it without you. Wouldn't want to do it without you.
Yep. I'd be lost without you. And I am sorry if I missed people's comments between StreamYard acting up and me crying laughing half the time. I'm sure I missed a lot of comments. So I am sorry about that. Thanks, Icon.
Yes, sir. Glad you're here, Icon. Love you, brother.
Wish you would have hopped up. I think you'd have just added to the carnage. Thanks, Brandy. But I'm going to put you backstage, Michael.
Hey, Patty, thank you for being here. Chessboard, Brandy,
Pyro,
Jimbo, Pyro. Hey, everybody, just everybody that was here. And if you listen back,
Amy,
Bat Mom, just everybody that was here. Mr. Lee was here.
I see there's still 15 watching according to my monitor here. So those that didn't hop in chat, thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll do it again next time.
Pat Turner, if you're listening, you should have came on, brother.
Yep, would have brought you up. Good night, y'all.